And we're at it again.
Hey, everybody.
How you doing, everyone? Hope life's treating you well. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, and as always, happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. So, sorry that we didn't stream last week. It has been a busy holiday season already, and it's probably going to be busy again going forward.
Yeah, there's a non-zero chance that it's just going to be like that, but we're going to do our best to stream. We're going to do our best to be here.
That's the good thing about YouTube, though, is unlike with Twitch, where the VODs would disappear after a couple of weeks, if we are a little bit inconsistent in when we can do our thing, we can still have our multiplayer series, like, for example, Why Am I Dead at Sea? Because we last played this a couple of weeks ago, and we didn't finish it the previous stream. We might finish it this stream. We honestly have no idea how long the game is.
And we don't know how long our patience today is either.
Fair. It's,
That is always and ever a changing thing here on Demi&Arch. Sometimes I get tired.
Fair. Sometimes I start tired.
Yeah.
But,
Demi, your default is tired.
I mean, you're right. It's just... Sleep and I, we got into a fight when I was a child, and it's just, we haven't resolved it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I sleep great. I just...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure sleep just spends time with you to keep me jealous, you know? Alright, but let's get back to Why Am I Dead at Sea?
Yeah.
So we're in Chapter 3.
Yeah, we had just started Chapter 3.
Ooh, I forgot how loud this game is. 1 second. Let me knock that down a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, let's...
Much better.
There we go. So, we now have, instead of being a floating orb, we're a floating...
Torso, kind of?
Torso head thing. So we're getting more.
Can you catch us up? What should I do next?
Donovan really dropped a bomb there. I didn't see that coming. I'm a psychic. With control of Donovan and that key, you can open any door on this ship. He thinks there's a hidden area to this ship. He might not be wrong. There must be clues for where you could find it. Still, that bad feeling is here, even stronger than before. Donovan's not telling the whole truth. I don't think he sees the full picture.
Okay. So, instead of doing the Tell Me More, which we do when we need further hints when we get stuck, I was mostly just looking for the recap. Because, it had been a couple weeks. So, Donovan is kind of the creepy guy who hangs out in this room. We still don't know what the purpose of this key on the dresser is.
I'm gonna assume that's the skeleton key. Still need
a password, which he has. What? He says, if we interact with him as a ghost.
I don't know if anybody else actually... It's nothing. I'm too young to be going senile.
Sure, just went down my spine. I can feel someone's eyes on me. Gwen, you're paranoid, but you're right. Alright. So where is... Captain's not in his room. Whoa, what the? Garv.
So what was he looking for?
Oh, fucking ship for the first mate's room. I'm convinced the first mate killed us, the captain. Secret area might be either behind this blaster or, like, the kitchen blaster. Hey, Sue. Am I hearing things? I could have sworn. And then, of course, our room.
Weird. I thought I saw something. Has it started spreading to my brain or something?
That's one wall plaster, ding metal wall. Yep.
I need to get more sleep. Starting to hallucinate. There we go.
Strange. I thought something was there. What about you? Do you see dead people?
I just can't get her out of my head.
Fair.
Doody-doody-doo, huh? Guess it was nothing.
Yeah, Ferdinand totally killed us. I'm willing to bet money on that.
No bet.
Alright, so we can't possess Donovan. We
No,
can.
we can. We understand him now.
Hey, cat. Meow.
What are
Hey,
you doing in my room?
I'm sorry?
I don't know what you were talking. Oh, no, but
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know you snuck into my room when I wasn't around.
I don't know what you mean. What makes you say that?
Camera footage blocking you. Is that clear enough?
I was looking for something. I thought you were someone else. I'm sorry.
What were you trying to achieve?
Fine. Play dumb. Hey.
Hello there, it's Donovan, right? Say, did you want to hand feed my parrotlet? It can be quite fun. Dear God, I do not. Right, suit yourself. I take it you're not an animal person. You know, you can tell a lot about a person by how they treat their pets.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. Bye.
What is your what is your special? Where? It's our laptop, so check email. Email 1.
Hey, Donovan, it's been a long time since we've spoken. I hope you're doing better since you left the force. It's been rough. Truth is, I'm contacting you because I need your help. Something's come up which requires a special touch. It's him, Donovan. Let me know if you can help. I've tracked him down to a small cruise ship of sorts. However, it's across the border. It's out of our jurisdiction. By the time we can coordinate an effort, he'll be gone. I'd throw away my badge and go after him myself, but if I got close to him... my identity was compromised. I need someone from outside that he doesn't know. The only one who can do this, Donovan. It's been a long time since he's struck. It's possible he'll regard this isolated ship as a prime opportunity. Attached, you'll find everything you need to know in order to get there. The rest is on you. No. Oh, and one last thing, Donovan. I know you blame me for your dismissal, but you weren't okay, Donovan. You needed the break. You're still bitter. Keep this in mind. I'm breaking a lot of regulations and personal standards enlisting your help like this, putting a lot of trust in you. So please, be professional about this. Don't do anything reckless. Get the job done and come home. For me, Lucille. I have a lot of footage to comb through. I can compile the footage of specific days or focus on each camera.
Footage for each day. Day before last. That was the day we died.
Day before last. That was the day that the captain was last seen. There aren't any peculiar movements that morning or afternoon. That night after a break, the captain left her room and went up to the first floor. Never came back down. Unfortunately, I couldn't install cameras on the first floor, so I don't have any eyes on her after that point.
I know that feel.
Between the time when she left and the next morning, every single person went up to the first floor and came back down. So really anything could have happened in that time period. Last thing to note is when Sue came back to her room that night, she had the spare master key with her. She must have picked it from the pilot house when the captain was no longer there.
Footage for yesterday.
A couple things happened yesterday. Alton and Sue were walking all around the place talking to people. Very strange.
that was us.
I was also particularly busy, walking all around talking to people. And then that evening, Gwen entered my room. Somehow, my door was unlocked. She clearly didn't take anything, so I'm confused what her goal was. Today isn't over yet. There's still plenty of footage to cover. At the crack of dawn, Ferdinand paid a visit to Garv's room. Not long afterwards, he had a meeting with most of the ship. Afterwards, most people headed up to the first floor, where we don't have cameras installed.
Alright. Footage for each camera. B1.
This is the middle floor where all the staff stay. Usually people are walking through here to reach the upper deck. We don't have any cameras. Mercurio and Garv are always going in and out of the broom closet for cleaning supplies. Almost every day since we've disembarked, in fact.
Okay.
Ferdinand is always walking around everywhere with that stupid grin on his face. Daryl walks through here once or twice a day, but spends all day on the upper deck.
So, Garv's a passenger though, right? He's not staff. He's the old guy.
But he keeps going for cleaning supplies.
Yeah. And so does the chef, which isn't weird, but the fact that it's only the two of them.
This is the lowest floor where the passengers stay. As expected, there's a lot of people moving in and out of their rooms from day to day. The only constant is that black cat, which wanders around everywhere. Sometimes it's carrying small objects in its mouth. It's a small-time thief, I guess. There really isn't anything suspicious that goes on down here day to day, though.
Alright. Take the key.
With this key, I can finish my comprehensive search of the ship. So far, I've gone through every room except Mercurio's room and the captain's room. I could also check my computer for any information. Got a lot of footage of the ship to check out. I'm sure I'll be able to find the captain with all this.
Alright. I still don't know what this does. Hello.
There's a hole in the wall's plaster. When I tap on the wall, I can tell that it's hollow, from floor to ceiling. Wonder how far up or down this continues. Large bookcase filled with big, intimidating-looking books. All of them have something to do with food or cooking. Taking a closer look. Investigating this bookshelf is going to be a bit of an undertaking. Where should I start?
Top shelf.
Yeah.
Back. Middle shelf. All of these so far are cooking books, which make complete sense. He's a chef. Which book doesn't fit?
From amateur to professional. The book is so worn out that the pages are falling out of the binding. Other than that, there's nothing notable about the book. Title makes it sound really like a really dry and boring book. Investigating confirms that this is exactly what it is. Sometimes you can judge a book by its cover. Fundamentals? Why would he need fundamentals? A giant book that seems to cover a lot of general things about cooking. Doesn't look very worn. It was apparently bought and immediately forgotten about. This book has a lot of small sticky notes sticking out of the top. They all have illegible scribbles on them, referring to different pages.
Hey, Cook's Encyclopedia, Xenofood. It's just... Because you would think one of the...
Caring for your meat. How did a title like that get past the publisher?
Fair.
Kitchen management and organization. Pages are worn and marked all over, and then post-it notes.
Access a restaurant.
In the inside there are some words scribbled down. Never forget why you're doing this. there's a bulge in the book's pages. On further inspection, there's a key that's been stuffed inside.
Finders keepers. Alright, and that was on creating a successful restaurant. Weird, okay. So that's what his power does, is it lets him investigate things. Or highlights things to investigate. What's up, Sue?
Do you know any areas in this ship?
You mean like hidden? The captain before this previous one had said the ship used to be a smuggler's ship. Guess it's possible there are small little spaces have been built over. But I feel like if there are any that have been used recently, we'd have noticed, right?
Does anybody else know I broke into your room?
Well, Alton knows. It's not like I specifically told him or anything. He was following me around as I tried to figure out who had broken in. Haven't told anyone else, honest.
Shit, the more people who know about that, the more dangerous things are.
What, Alton? I wouldn't worry about him. I don't think he'd be capable of the stuff you talked about. He's too nice and extremely bright.
You can never be too careful. So what's giant rustic dresser with a mirror on top? It has 4 large shelves.
Top left.
Shelf contains all sorts of textbooks for studying English and passing English comprehension exams. Looks like all that studying paid off.
Top right.
Just some extra clothes.
Bottom left.
In this shelf, there are several vibrators, also an open pack of condoms.
Good for you. Bottom right.
There are several books and DVDs in Chinese here. I have no idea what they're about.
Alright. You're clean. Awesome. Good on you for protection. Bye.
We should... Yeah, for sure.
Front cover.
Someone has written the name Smilla. Yeah, we read all this. Copy of Lucid's Elements. Only a bunch of dry mathematic principles.
Some change. Whatever reason looks like looking back at you.
Interesting.
Open the chest.
Chest opens with the key found in Mercurio's room.
Okay.
Inside are buckets of paint and a paint roller along with a handwritten note. Do not get the cheap shit. The sun, rain, and salt water will make quick work of shoddy paint. I'm sure you understand how disastrous it would be if the paint started chipping before it's due. Don't be stupid. Make sure it's paint for exteriors and it's high quality. It's all a bit dusty, hasn't seen recent use. Still, it's clear someone has had to do frequent painting on an exterior wall of the ship. I'd be interested to know why. Let's use its power, make sure there's nothing else to investigate. Aha!
Absence, right, because the captain drinks. Yeah, we checked this already.
Yeah, we did.
Alright.
Okay.
I like his power.
Yeah, no, that's useful. It just shows any interactable objects.
I'm surprised that Ferdinand didn't have something.
Metal closet for cleaning supplies. Master key is able to open it. All sorts of cleaning supplies.
What's up, Garp?
Top shelf with lots of paperwork.
Paperwork.
Giant stack of receipts and expenses. It all looks really uninteresting. Wait, in the middle of the stack, there's a smaller paper with handwriting on it. I hope this note has been found by the right person. I have reason to believe someone has been breaking into my room while I'm away. I think it has to do with that strange chest. If I'm right, it means something is terribly wrong here. Only the master key unlocks my door, and I have the only master key, right? I have a plan, but I could fail. If I do, someone else needs to know. I'm looking for a door that shouldn't exist. It could be in a corner, or on a side where you don't normally look. It must have something to do with what's in that chest, but I couldn't get it to open. Be careful, this ship has eyes and ears. People know things they shouldn't. There are alliances being forged.
Receipts.
Most of the expenses involve staff. There are also supplies being bought and food inventory being restocked. Then there's the income from passengers coming aboard. Oddly enough, the two don't seem to add up. The expenses are always a great deal larger than the income. Most of it is what you would expect to find. Rags, dustpans, bleach, soap, sponges. They mostly look old and forgotten, except bleach has been bought recently. That can't be good. I feel like a part of my identity is returning to me. Alright.
So.
The other one on this floor?
Yeah, it's just... We'll probably have to check the restaurant one.
Or maybe it'll be, in the...
Nope, wrong button. Nope, nope, nope. You come back. Alright, Alton, I doubt that you're a threat, but...
Huge pile of cards. Cards for birthday, cards for Christmas, cards just because. They're all dressed from mom or grandma. Well, isn't that sweet? Pile of new programming textbooks. They look brand new. Underneath them is something else. It looks like a college transcripts. For the first 2 years, they're all A's. Cumulative GPA of 3.9. Third year, there are only withdrawals and F's. Oh wait, there's one C. After that, it ends. Finally, at the bottom, a letter of expulsion.
Ooh.
Nothing but clothes. There are all sorts of gadgets and wires here. Chargers, spare headphones, and so on.
See, he went to college and was doing great, but then he burned out. I definitely want to check out the restaurant, but before we do...
Hey.
Oh, hey! You weren't thinking of hanging out in the observation room by chance, were you?
No, I'm busy.
Aw, sorry to hear that. Maybe next time. Alright, we don't need to be just cruelly mean to Afton for no reason. Daryl?
Why is it night?
I mean, it was sunset when,
In theory, the dining room is on the other side of this wall. But investigating the dining room wall showed there's a hollow space somewhere here. Like I thought, there's a layer of fresh paint here. Wonder if... Yeah, there's a seam in the wall that's been painted over. There's a waist-high door here. Now that I've cleared off a bit more paint, I can see a lock to the door.
investigate the lock.
The lock is quite modern and sophisticated. Must have been installed in the last decade. Picking a lock like this is still possible, but I don't have the tools. It will take several days. Except that the boat's antiquated skeleton key is somehow able to open. The waist-high door slides open to reveal a ladder extending down into the darkness.
Well,
This might be what I've been looking for. Uh-oh. What happens next is very important. I'll need to retrieve more equipment from my room. Worst case scenario, the captain is too physically damaged to answer any questions. I need to lay down a proper investigation to ensure I get the info I need.
I'm pretty sure that's Ferdinand.
Yep. Who are you? How long have you been standing there?
Ghost, jump out. Look at who it is. Oh, he's gone.
How sad. Well, actually, we don't know it's him. You didn't know it, but you never stood a chance. You weren't even close to the truth.
The two prime suspects are the first mate and the chef.
And the old guy.
And Garv, because he's also keeps going in that closet. So yeah. So those three are our primes.
Not nearly as close as she was.
Complete the third chapter. Oh no. Something happened to the boy. There's blood in this room.
Oh no.
Oh. I did not mean to go upstairs, but...
Hello, everyone! I'm afraid I have some more dreadful news. I don't want to cause any panic, but these things must be said. It would appear that 2 more people on the ship have gone missing.
Yeah, Gwen's not here.
This morning, the ship staff and I did a comprehensive search of the ship. Donovan, the passenger from room 201, is missing. So is the passenger from room 205, a boy named Paulo, if I remember correctly.
Oh my god.
Just like the captain. Why is this happening? Well, we've got no idea, but if it was unclear before what happened to the captain, I think we know now. This changes everything. Who'll be next? How can we be sure we're safe?
Where's Gwen? I don't see her anywhere. Shouldn't she hear about this? She knows.
That's right. When we were searching the ship, we found something very troubling indeed. In Gwen's room, we found a key, a very particular key.
The ship's master key. Could open any door in the entire ship. It got missing from the pilot house not long ago.
So, what does that have to do with these recent disappearances? You can tell them, Zoo.
Right. Okay. Before he went missing, I talked to Donovan. He was searching for the captain, who we believed just saw on the ship. In order to find her, he got in hold of the master He got in hold of the master key. I saw it in his room. When it disappeared, so the key, and when we found it, in Gwen's room. No, that can't be right. I don't believe it.
Well, we didn't have to believe it. We saw it ourselves. It's hard to come to any other conclusion. And honestly, I'm not too surprised. She was kind of crazy.
What's happened? Where is she?
You can be at ease, Kara. We have only restrained Gwen in the observation room. I think everything is simpler that way. After we land, we can ensure that she stays on board while the proper authorities take a look at the case. Yeah, there's a lot of information to take in at once, I know. I'm truly sorry that things have reached this point. But I want everyone to know that they have no reason to feel they're in danger. The situation has been controlled. We will reach land in a couple days. This awful affair will be behind us before you know it.
I don't understand. I can't believe Gwen could do something like that.
Maybe you shouldn't.
What do you mean? You don't think it was her?
At first glance, it might seem like Gwen having the key implicates her, maybe. But think, what doors does the master key open? All of them, of course, including the door to Gwen's room. What if someone took the key from Donovan, used it to get into Gwen's room, and planted it there?
You're right. They got it overnight while she was asleep. Anyone could have done that.
So in reality, it tells us nothing. The truth is still out there, and we have to find it. Getting to that truth might involve clearing Gwen's name. I have a lot to think about. Or you do as well. Take care of yourself and be safe.
Thank you, Garv. I'm glad I'm not the only one here who has a little faith. Take care of yourself too. Real criminal must still be free. Daryl, I trust you. What do you think about all this?
3 people have been killed or abducted. No witnesses, no crime scene, no evidence. I think the truth died along with the captain. I think it's hopeless.
A fun soundtrack. Alright, we gotta find Paulo. Do you think we as a ghost can go into the secret passage?
We haven't actually been there yet. Things are solid barriers to us until we've been there.
Yeah, his brain's still all porky. Put yourself together. What's going on? Did you steal the captain's keys first? Neat. Poor Gwen. She's not okay. No, it's telling the truth. We need to work together. It's going to be okay. Everyone here's in pain.
I'm noting that hourglass is suddenly very low on sand.
Yeah.
It'll be over soon. This place is horrible.
Right.
Man, he is deep in depression.
Yep. Yep. Alright. Now what's wrong? The keys weren't the same. It's getting out of control. I should have told him everything. I need to tell someone. The keys weren't the same. Everyone's disappearing. So he's still possessed Sue.
Mm-hmm. What's he thinking about?
Just swallow the lie. Do your job.
Mind your own business. Just swallow the lie. His thoughts aren't even scattered, they're all dead center.
Yep.
He is a man of focus.
She'll be released when we dock. Do your job. So he knows Gwen didn't do it. Alright.
Right, yep.
How's the kitchen doing?
Huh. Understocked as always. Don't they realize I can only work with what I'm given? Better not complain when it's noodles 3 meals a day.
It's not really that bad, right?
The day I stop complaining is the day I give up. It could be worse. It could sure as hell be better.
Alright. Notepad. Keychain. Paintbrush. A paintbrush to, say, repaint this? I thought we had full control of her. Go on, what do you have on you? Confiscated her. More troubling possessions. Fair. There we go. See, I know we have full control of this guy.
But he doesn't know where that is. He doesn't know that there's anything there.
I was hoping us having full control would just let us just... Damn. Alright. Well, Captain's... No, Claudia. We should get the writer to talk to Gwen, right?
Yeah, no, she's the most empathetic. What's on Garb's mind?
Things only get worse from here.
Those cameras nearly ruined everything. Everyone here's a liar. Gela could be a useful ally. We can't stay. I can use this.
Garb is rapidly rising to the top of the list.
Everyone here's a liar.
But I feel like it's also a misdirect. But it's like, it's kind of hard to misdirect when it's your internal thoughts.
So the thing is that
So the thing is,
I'm not certain where is Hollow?
so I found this box in your room. Oh, wait, you went to my room? Snooping around a stashed room like that is Rondell's key. I'm assuming you stole it? That's a pretty bold assumption. As it happens, he left behind the dining room and I was going to return it. I wonder what Ferdinand would say if he knew the staff was stealing from passengers. Wait, you can't tell him. That includes my job here. Look, I promise to never have again. I'll be in return, just please. I won't tell, but that's a stop. Thank you. If we lose this job, I won't have anywhere to go. I can't vouch for how Joe will react. He may want to speak to you. Right. Get him away. Thank you.
Alright, that's nothing new. We won't be able to check things too well without...
Yeah, as I talked to Gwen. Don't worry, Gwen. I'm gonna try and prove you're innocent. Really? Thank you. Thank you, the only person who really believes in me. She sounds hopeless. What can you do? Who was there when they found the key in your room? All the ship's staff. Ferdinand, Mercuro, Zoo, and Alton. They apparently have been searching all the ship together. Won't be the first time Q was in a place it shouldn't be. What do you mean? I was wondering if one of the crew members in particular knows more about the Master Key and they're letting on. I wouldn't know. You there? Haven't been able to talk to any of them? No. It's not like I can walk up and say hi. If they come in here, though, I can try to speak to them and pick their minds. I really like to talk to them, honestly. Okay. So we bring Alton and Ferdinand to talk. We don't have access to Mercuro, I think, the chef.
No, but we can bring Ferdinand, we can bring Alton, and we can bring Zoo. Hey, what's up?
I finally have an audience!
Huh?
Well, before I was trying to get people to come to the observation room, and now no one did, now you're here! It's kind of funny, right? Sort of ironic. Maybe not. How's it going?
Very good. Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. What's going to happen to me?
I don't know. I don't think it's you. Probably. I don't know. Such a strong endorsement somehow to not manage to cheer her up. If anything, she looks even deeper in despair. You'll just stay here till the police come.
Pretty. I'm sure they'll figure out the truth. I'm sure.
Gee, look at the time. I have to stay right here. There we go. Soup. 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 There we go.
Because Sue, we can actually make talk.
What do you think happened to the captain?
I can't believe it. I'm not safe here. I never was.
What should we all do?
I need to protect myself until we land. Then I can leave. I'll make sure I hide even better this time.
Who might want to get rid of the captain?
No, I think it could have been him. I still don't know for sure who he is, though. That's too much.
What can you tell me about the captain?
I can really speak with her. I don't speak with anyone, really. You seem nice.
Do you know any hidden areas on the ship?
No, I don't. It sounds really scary, actually. Why would there be hidden areas in the first place? Alright, so we should talk with her normally with Sue.
Hey, Gwen.
Sue, please tell them it wasn't me. You're friends with them. They listen to you. You know it wasn't me, right? Wow, Sue, you are a bitch.
I know, right? Who was it?
What? I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't have any friends.
What do you mean? What about Mercurio? Alton? Kella? You get along with them so well.
Gwen, don't be so naive. Look around. None of us are friends here.
I don't understand. So, she was no use to us.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay. There we go.
Nope.
Huh?
So, for some reason, it's just constantly pressing down. I'm gonna go save and see if we can close the game. And see if that fixes it. Oh, okay. Getting out of Sue seemed to fix it.
Damn it, Sue, you were borked.
Sue, why'd you break like that? Not okay.
Alright, let's talk with Ferdinand.
Oh, I do not like being in this guy's brain. How's it going?
Well... You have to believe me. I'm innocent. No idea what happened to Donovan and Paulo. I wasn't a part of it. Why won't you listen?
Well, the only person left is the chef, who I'm pretty sure we don't have.
Alright.
Do you believe Gwen's guilty?
And it speaks for itself, doesn't it? Master Key was last seen with Donovan. He's gone, he goes missing. All of a sudden, Gwen has it. We all know Donovan would have never willingly given it to anyone on some sort of crusade.
Well, the key was planted in her room.
Interesting thought, but I doubt it. For that to make sense, the person who had planted it would have to know for sure it would be found. No one had any control or foresight over where we searched, or if we even searched anything at all, except for the ship's staff. And I know staff is involved in this.
Interesting. I feel like there should be more to do with that.
The same thing that happened to the captain, I guess. Aren't on the ship, just be off of it. I don't think it's likely 3 people all lost their footing and slipped off at the same time. So the answer is pretty simple. Someone killed them.
You don't seem very upset.
Being upset or not has nothing to do with it. Weeping doesn't bring anyone back, so I've learned to stop trying a long time ago. But I didn't know any of those people.
How do you think they were killed?
What the hell am I supposed to know? Considering we haven't found any crime scene, I'd guess it was quick and quiet. Anything else is random guessing.
Alright.
Alright, well...
Let's see if we can have Sue ask the others if Gwen's guilty.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I have to, right? After what we found? Everyone seems pretty sure. I don't know, I guess I wouldn't believe it no matter who it was. Well, the key was planted. Planted? You mean someone put the key to purpose to incriminate her? I mean, I guess it's possible. It wouldn't be hard since the key would be able to unlock the door to a room. In fact, I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner. Why do you think she did it? No idea. I'm confused enough with this whole situation. That kind of thing's beyond me.
Yeah, no, I think the dangerous thing will be asking Ferdinand.
Yep.
He was there when we found the master key of the ship in her drawer. I'd like to think everyone on the ship was innocent, but that isn't possible. Yes, I think Gwen is guilty.
Well, if the key was planted.
Now that is an interesting idea. What if the key was planted? I'll have to look into that possibility. It is, however, unlikely, don't you think? Don't you worry about it. Ferdinand is on the case.
Why do you think she did it?
To be honest, there is something I did not speak of at the meeting earlier. Gwen had approached me earlier. She revealed to me that she felt someone was following her. She decided it was Donovan. She seemed to become obsessed with him. I couldn't tell you why. Seems hardly a coincidence, then, that she should turn out to be responsible for his disappearance. Okay, so that's sus as fuck.
I mean, when we were controlling her, we did help her get into Donovan's room. So, if Ferdinand were actually innocent and observing all of those things, I could see that train of thought. I just don't trust the guy.
Yeah.
So why do you have the exclamation point? Let's go search her room. Can Sue not go in there? I guess Sue can't go in there. Sue, get back here.
So,
what do you think?
let's talk to... We don't have our hint buddy anymore, so...
Yep.
I guess the only other thing would be to talk to her with Alton. Find out what she knows.
Oh, yeah, good call, good call.
But we have to do it as us, not as him.
As us?
Yeah.
What Donovan steal from your room again? It was Emily room. She said, got from my mother. I thought it was an old vase. Did I say that? It was a vase as part of the tea set. Yeah, that's what I meant. It was a tea vase. I know he took the master key from you. Stop lying. Huh? I don't know how Donovan got the master key, but it wasn't through me. As a waitress, I never had access to it. What will give you that idea? Well, you stole the key from the pilot house. It was like you stole them from me and the others. Christ, are there any secrets? How much do you know? Guess it's not really important. I know basically everything. What I don't know yet is why you took the master key. You say it yourself. Just like I stole from everything else. I took the key so I could grab stuff. With it, I could get in anyone's room and take what I want. Nah, around the same time the captain went missing, you took the key. That's not a coincidence. Since I took that key, everything started spiraling downward. I could just keep it under wraps and go away, but I was wrong. I know this should have happened. I don't understand it. I didn't want any of this. That night, I received a note telling me I'd find the key in the pilot house. Wanted me to take it for myself and hide it. From who? I don't know, it was anonymous. I didn't recognize the handwriting, and it was left discreetly. Why were you told to hide the key? You can only guess. Maybe to hide from Donovan? Well, he found it and disappeared, so... Well, why'd you follow the orders? It's not the first set of instructions I've gotten. I have an arrangement. I have small errands, move things around, and get paid. I never understood, but I didn't have to. Of course, I was suspicious, but it's all harmless. Thanks for opening up to me. What can we do now? Well, as long as Gwen is positioned to take all the blame, the truth will come out. If your name is cleared, the investigation can continue. Someone must have planted the key in a room, right? That's no explanation. I've an idea who it might be. It must have been staff. No, I'd have to be out of my mind to confront him about it. Alright.
Out of your mind, you say? It's either got to be one of the two. Nope. No, it's Ferdinand.
But Marguno's got the exclamation point.
That was, I think, meant to lead us to...
What do you think happened to them?
Shamefully, we may never know the precise details. However, it seems that my previous optimism regarding the captain's location may have been incorrect. We should all hope for the best, but I can't let that blind us to reality. They're most likely gone.
Alright. So there's some way to progress with you. I can't get into Gwen's room because it's locked. Staff keys, pliers, fork, small vise.
Okay, so for sure that sealed it. Because the criminal, the serial killer likes to torture people.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you want to know what I think?
What?
Ferdinand is the serial killer. But the serial killer is only guilty of being a serial killer.
Not of these crimes.
It's not his handiwork. Or if it is, the only one he's touched is Paulo, our psychic kid.
Which would make some degree of sense, because this is the only room that has blood in it.
It has blood, and... You know what we haven't checked? Let's take the cat for a spin, check the vents.
That's an idea.
Stuff's happened, things have changed.
There's nothing in this vent.
I was worried that maybe the kid was in that vent.
Yeah, same. Can't go in that vent. Yeah. Okay, so we can leave the room, but we can't enter the room.
Which is even dumber and weirder, but you know.
Yep.
Alright.
Sue's room.
Okay. So, what do we do here? Oh, Christ, a cat. Get the hell out of here. You're just a walking ball of hair, saliva, and disease. Get away from my kitchen. You don't allow pets on board anyway. Maybe I'll just throw you overboard.
Rude.
just sitting there blankly, mewing over and over. There isn't anything going on in your head, is there? Completely oblivious. Nothing to celebrate. I envy that. Okay, so I think we're good on the cat.
I'm a cat. I accidentally found a hole and fell down it. Eh.
Okay.
Oh, it's so infuriating that we know where the hole is. You know what? Let's take 5, get some fresh air, take the dog outside, and come at it with a different brain. Maybe we'll think of something.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll see y'all very soon. And we're back, and I'm still stumped.
I have an idea.
You have an idea?
This is that I think we jumped the gun in that conversation of having those two converse. We should get back with Alton and then have him go confront,
Stu?
yeah.
Wrong button. What should we do now? Sit tight. We comfort each other, make sure we're all safe. Land soon. Think about all this stuff behind us. It's gonna be okay. It's going to be okay. Why do you think all this happened? I don't know. Sullivan has his own ideas about why the cats went missing. Based on what happened, I don't think he was right. And what can you tell me about the captain? I didn't really know her. She's a strange person. How long has she been captain? Just for this trip. She decided last second. Guess things came up, but they can't just cancel the trip, so they settled. Strange went away. Don't take it the wrong way, I really liked her. She's just very honest. In good ways and harsh ways. Didn't always seem to know what tact was. We got in arguments with Mark a lot, and, well, you remember that one time. But she wasn't really angry with you, Alton, you know? You don't need to take it so hard. How did she get along with you? I got along smoothly. I was her young little sidekick. She was actually a very nice person. Granny told her what she wanted to hear. Alright. What do you think happened to Dom and Paulo? I guess I have to face the truth. Captain's gone. Dom and Paulo, they're probably gone too. I just don't understand. How? Was there anything we could have done? Why do you think this all happened? You're asking the wrong person. I'm at a loss. I'm sorry. What should we do now? I don't know. I was just saying we should just keep the situation calm until we land. Because it seems like the most reasonable thing to do. And what can you do about the captain? Hard to believe she's gone, but with everything that's happened, I liked her. She was trying her best. She could be kind of abrasive, but I think she was new. We know all this, really. She's not bad, minor disagreements. Her Mercuro didn't see eye to eye. Abrasive, friendly, strict. She found out how much electricity I used in the observation room. She said she was going to take a hammer and smash all my speakers. Sounded serious, but ultimately she didn't, so I guess it worked out. I mean, she's usually pretty nice. This is her first voyage. She'd barely been here. Why do I want to harm her? Alright.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't. I feel like she's that kind of... I don't think she's that kind of person. She's eccentric and scared, but not murderous. If you used to think she's behind a triple homicide, it's crazy. How can her sins be proven? I'm not sure. Guess one would be able to incriminate someone else? Doesn't seem possible. You know so little about the disappearance of the captain, Donovan, Paulo. Have you considered the planting? I have. It makes a lot of sense to me. It's almost odd that more haven't thought about it. You think the killer's still free? Sounds like that to me. It'd be really convenient if that person and Gwen took all the blame, don't you?
Let's talk to Gwen like this. Let's us talk to Gwen.
We did.
Right.
We did that first. What should we do now? Look at the truth. Gwen needs to be cleared of guilt. How do we... Gwen's room's locked. We can't. We can't. We can. But we can't move. I mean, that makes sense. Okay.
Alright, so nothing new there.
Damn. Do you think there's anything we do to find the killer?
No, not exactly a private eye. But you think that between the captain, Donovan, and Paulo, they have slipped up somewhere, at least. In addition, there's the matter of Gwen. If she really is being framed, maybe there's something there.
Where would I look for clues about Donovan or Paulo?
Well, staff said they searched everyone's rooms already, but, well, I don't think it hurt to take a second look at Paulo's room. Everyone says he always stayed in his room. Odds are it's the scene of a crime. I already asked first mate to let me in, but he said he wanted it closed down, afraid people might tamper with the evidence. If someone could get in there, though, I wonder what they'd find. The cat can get in there.
The cat can get in there, but so can... Zoop, 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 zoop. If you locked the door, then you can unlock the door. You have your staff keys on you, after all.
Let's investigate.
Yeah, it's oh, right.
Did I ever tell anyone about my last sailing trip? 11,000 men went into the water, 30 came out, the sharks took the rest. Boy, talk about a rough day at work. Yep, so that's the scene of the crime. We can't...
Yeah.
He's not useful because we don't have full control over him.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright.
No, we need the cat. Which I think we can do full control over the cat.
Nope.
But we might be able to...
But with the cat, we can get into that room. It's just... I was really hoping Ferdinand's fingers would be more helpful. You know?
I was just gonna say, if the cat unlocks the door, like it did before. Alright, and now we can get in with...
Let's get the writer lady. I like the writer lady.
That was the reason why I didn't want to grab her.
Oh, because she might die. Here. We'll do a fully possessed Sue. How's that?
Sure. We might need to get the writer lady.
We're probably gonna need the writer lady. Yep. Because, like, the cat unlocked the door. But Sue could not open it. So.
There she is. Like, you'd think Garv would be willing to go.
Yeah, but we can't possess Garv. Like, Garv and the chef are the two we can't possess. And Garv probably did it. If the theory holds true that Ferdinand is the serial killer, but it's not actually responsible for what has happened, Garv's probably the next on the list.
But it could be anybody, really. A couple of the drawers have been pulled out. Side of the dresser is blood. Most of the drawers simply contain clothes and nothing interesting. Hanging open in the top, however, has a bracelet resting on some socks. Socks have been stained with red and blood. Letter M engraved upon it. Is that Paulo's blood? My God. Looks like he was really smashing the side of the dresser really hard.
Bracelet M. Mercurio.
Book on the ground.
Overcoming shyness. Self-help book. Page printed crumbled. Investigate.
Book is open to page 105. It doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary about it. Next page is missing.
106 is missing. Okay. I don't know why, but it seems like a really important detail. Pictures in the suitcase.
Okay.
Following his parents, textbooks, essay writing, biology, American history, trigonometry. How old is this kid? Alright, so bed sheets from all over the place. Nothing, nope. Okay. 106 is missing. 106 is... Isn't 106 Ferdinand's room?
We should talk to Garv. Because Garv was interested in finding out, and we found out.
I guess I'm getting to Paul's room. Gwen's innocent. Only they knew to search. Alright, so that ended. Okay. I totally forgot to do her ability while talking to Garv. Whatever. Talk to Ferdinand about the crime scene that he must have seen.
Nope, it won't let us.
Hey, what are you chewing on?
One of her toys again.
Okay, as long as it's one of her toys, that's all that matters.
Hi, puppy. You gonna show us the puppy?
You wanna show us puppy? Hi, Cookie.
Puppy.
How you do? You know what? Let's do the full screen. Hey, puppy. Who's your good girl? Who's your good puppy? Ah, she's adorable. She's the best puppy ever. Bark. Love the style of that. She's such a good puppy.
I bet.
Now then, in order to...
Hi.
Hey, did you lose a bracelet recently by any chance?
Let me guess. That little shit give it to you. That's just great. I was looking for it all. Wait, what's wrong?
Found a bracelet with M in Paul's room, covered in blood. He's really surprised.
No way. Just a second ago, I was talking about a different bracelet.
Don't lie, it's M from Rakuro, it's yours.
Yeah, it's mine. It was a gift. You shouldn't even kept the damn thing.
What were you doing in Paul's room?
I went in there, I swear. I mean, I'm not by myself. Sure, I went in with Alton, Sue, and Ferdinand for the search. That's when we found the kid was missing. It was the only time. Went in that room before or after, swear to God.
There's no way you would have left the bracelet during the search, so you're not telling the truth.
No, I didn't leave the bracelet during the search. I barely entered the room.
He's hiding something.
Yep.
Right.
But I never went in at any other time either. Look, it was the stupid cat. Ran into it last night and it started attacking me. It went completely nuts.
Excuse you. Sorry, airplanes.
I was caught off guard, and when I reacted, the bracelet kind of flew off.
What?
Cat must have napped it and carried it around for a while. I just assumed it gave it to you, like a gift or something. I had no idea it would put it in Paulo's room of all places.
What would other people think if they heard about this?
Hey, hold up. Look, you don't have to... Wait a second. How did you get into that room anyway? Wasn't it supposed to be sealed off to passengers?
Does it matter? There's even blood on your bracelet.
Kind of matters considering you weren't supposed to be in there in the first place. When we did a search of the ship, there were multiple people who could all back up what we saw. You went in there by yourself and could have tampered with things without anyone knowing.
Well, the door's unlocked.
So you're saying you broke in. No one can back you up. Look, I never set foot in there besides the search, and I sure never left anything of mine in there.
Sound true?
I wonder if anyone saw that cat moving around with my bracelet, that'd validate my story. Maybe it would try and give it to its owner as a gift or something. This poor writer lady is not a detective.
Nope, but she's trying. He didn't have any dots.
Well, sure, she comes in and out of my room all the time.
Did she have anything with her, like, bracelet?
Yeah, actually, she did come back with some kind of jewelry last night. Assume she stole it out of one of the passengers' rooms. Tried to take it back from her, but she got away from me.
Where'd she come from? Where'd she go? Cotton Eye Joe?
She likes to get into the vents here and crawl around. Quite dirty. Last night she came from the vent in my room. It's connected to an empty room in Gwen's room. I tried to grab the bracelet from her. She ran out my door. Couldn't tell you where she went to after that. She's very skilled at sneaking into different places. I don't recall there being any blood on it.
He's surprisingly calm.
I'm not sure why there would be any. What's going on?
Found the bracelet she's carrying in Paula's room.
Really? I guess I know where she went. Seems to hang around the empty room next to his a lot, so that would make sense. Say, if you saw the bracelet in Paula's room, how did you know my cat had it last night?
Why'd she take the bracelet all the way over there?
Who knows? You could also ask why she would pick it up in the first place, and the answer would be the same. She grew warm to the boy Paulo that was in the room.
Bracelet belonged to Marcuro, and he said your cat attacked him.
Is that so? That's strange. Sunshine isn't the most personable cat in the world. She wouldn't actually attack anybody.
Surprisingly calm.
Not unless she was provoked. Sounds to me like Mercurio isn't telling the entire truth.
You think he provoked your cat?
I guess it doesn't like cats. He's mentioned it.
Bracelet's really incriminating. Why would he cover things up now?
Because the poultry makes things even worse for him. I don't honestly know what would be able to force the rest out of him. The end that Sunshine came from also leads to Gwen's room. Does she play any role in this? So Mercurio ran into my cat in Gwen's room. Pretty suspicious. Still, I wonder if that the implications of this may run even deeper. We should keep this in mind. Might be important later on.
Alright. So, can't go. Still can't get into Gwen's room.
But we can get into that open door. That empty room.
Yeah. And we can vent into Gwen's room, but I don't know if that's actually the option.
The cat was sweet on Gwen and sweet on Paulo.
Should we take the cat to Gwen? What were you saying okay to?
I was gonna say for some reason he's the one who attacked the kid. Okay. Well, let's talk to Gwen.
Let's get the cat to unlock Gwen's room.
Yeah. Cat likes to unlock things, and Gwen's room is locked, but only...
Hello, kitty. Get the cat.
You know, he says she's not a personable cat, but...
Yeah, it didn't even... See, in Paulo's room, it did a prompt. It didn't even give me that.
Okay, well, can we just walk in there? Is Gwen's room unlocked? Like, the cat can't get in there, but can people go in there?
Not normally. Ferdinand might be able to.
Yeah, but I don't know how helpful he's gonna be.
Yeah, I agree, but...
I mean, he's gonna be able to, guaranteed. I was gonna say, we should try with somebody else, because somebody else would actually tell us whether or not it can or can't. Because whether or not he goes in or out...
Through the backpack. Source of medicine, source photos, can of mace, small souvenirs. Any problems we can help you with?
None at all. I want to thank you for being considerate enough to allow my pets on board. They are the smallest problem I have at the moment. You're certainly right about that. Yeah, Ferdinand is not helpful.
Nope. Alright.
So, who do we talk to? Let's grab Writer Lady and see if we can get into the room.
I mean, I tried it earlier. She wasn't able to.
It's the only other thing I can think of. Would be way over Sunshine's head. He's, after all, a full-grown human, she's not. Leaping that height and grabbing directly at his wrist beggars belief. She's a good jumper, but still. What if instead the bracelet was already in reach because his hand was in front of her face? If that's the case, he was either kneeling down or she was on top of a table or a dresser. Maybe she was in the way.
Okay.
So if we can't get Mercurio to confess even with the new revelation... Alright, so who the fuck are we supposed to talk to? You wanna just wiki this part?
We might have to.
I don't think we're gonna, we're going around in circles. But nothing's clicking, and I feel like we just missed an important piece that's like, oh, we need to do this to this.
Right? Here, you pull out your phone, I'll keep pressing buttons. Held up. It's fine, I mean, it's not my fault. Alright, back to... Yeah, not here for X-Men resume. I just want to get out, see more of the world. Not romantic as it sounds. Sounds like you want to get a more stable job. I mean, maybe. There's a kind of desk job, probably meet other kinds of people. A lot of people here. Different. I've been better at a place like that. So you took a gap year after college travel? Gap year? Yeah. That's what I did. Just graduated last year from college. Definitely.
What chapter are we in?
4. And I feel like we gotta be approaching like the end of chapter 4.
Oh, interesting. General tips. Talk to everyone with everyone about everything.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
It broke.
Shit.
Bad tip.
No, it's not. Tip had nothing to do with it.
Tip broke everything. The good news, I literally had just saved. Like, 30 seconds ago. But yeah, we are in chapter 4. Alright, so that was lucky.
We missed something as Donovan. Interesting. Okay. Go to her in ghost. Go to Gwen in ghost form. Like we just keep talking to her, I guess. No.
Oh, wait, actually. She had mentioned talking to people. So if I position them... Booyah!
Okay.
Let's see.
Alright.
It's believe me, I didn't do it. I mean, I want to believe you, but I just can't. Everyone else says, well, you know. I never saw that key before in my life. I mean, sure, it was in your room, right? Must have seen it, you must have. No killer's still out there. That would be bad. But they say you're the killer, so I don't know. Yeah, you're an idiot. But you're proof of concept.
We get the others. We'll start with Ferdinand. We know he's probably not going to yield much, but...
Yep.
Why, hello there, Gwen. It truly grieves me to meet you in this way. Such is the grim situation we find ourselves.
So believe me, I didn't do it.
Would that I could believe you, miss. I am by nature a trusting soul. The facts of the matter would speak otherwise. In addition, your previous curiosity and suspicion of Donovan makes complete sense now.
But Donovan was suspicious.
You must be mistaken, miss. I don't recall saying anything to that effect. I do recall, however, how you managed to break into his room.
I never saw the key before in my life.
Yes, I would certainly be willing to believe you on that count. Except you see, the thing is, the key was in your room. You kind of probably did see the key, because you took it, put it there.
No killer must be out there.
Imagine if we tied anyone up here, they would say much the same thing. One of them would have had to be lying, wouldn't you agree? Displeases me to say so, miss, but I believe you're lying. Yep, that was about as helpful as expected.
Yep. Alright, Sue, on the other hand, might get somewhere. Specifically because Gwen said earlier she wanted to speak to the staff. Can you listen to me? Sure. I think I already know what you're gonna say. Cute. Why should I believe you? Why should I believe anyone? Did you get it? We're all liars here. Including you. Especially me. Can't let you in a secret, Gwen. People are stupid. You flaunt the truth in their face, and they still take the lie you slip under their door. People don't want the truth, so I don't give it to them. Like Wella. Ella? She... Oh yeah, she seems like a good person. Donovan seemed like a good person too. And he put his trust in me. What will say she really knew? Alright. Never saw the key before. What are you trying to say? Saw the key Donovan had, right? And we found it in your room? The end. Nothing else to talk about. The killer must still be out there? Oh yeah, and who would that be? One of the passengers who was known to sulk around the ship all the time? Someone who's constantly paranoid and obsessed with the people on the ship being their enemies? You dug this hole, Gwen. You dig yourself out of it.
Wow,
Bitch.
dude. You were... the worst.
Out of my fucking way, Sue! Bitch. Hey, can we talk? Yes.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, yes, of course. What is it? I do believe you, Gwen. I don't think you could have done it. Question is, how do we prove that? I've been wondering if someone may have planted the key in your room while you were sleeping. Do you have any thoughts about that? Sounds likely, but I don't have any idea who could have done it. I'm feeling must still be out there. That's what worries me most. If you're being framed, there's no reason to think any of us are safe on the ship. Okay.
Let's go talk to people with the cat. Fuck it.
Alright.
It's the only other thing I can think of.
Bring the cat to Gwen.
But those speech bubbles mean that there is stuff yet unsaid with the character you're holding. Work last night, Sunshine. You're a very obedient pet. More clever than some humans I know. Between that and Paige, I think it should be enough. We just have to wait for the pieces to come together.
Nice, so Garv is definitely guilty of something.
Or he knows something.
Hi, cat. Think you can bite through these cords? It doesn't matter either way. It also feels like I'm guilty. I'm stuck in the situation.
What happens if she talks to the cat?
Hello, kitty. You know I'm innocent, right?
What?
That is a bug. Hi, Sunshine. What is Route 24? I thought so.
Alright. So we're looking around for anybody with speech bubbles that haven't been... Right, fireball scrap.
You don't think I'm a bad person, do you? Just told Donovan the entire truth once I had the chance. Things would have been different if I did. Or all Quella would think.
And then there's Alton.
Sorry, not in the mood to play right now. Kinda wish I was back home. Just understand. Alright. I'm fucking stumped.
Alright, so we just need to start grabbing people and going around looking for speech bubbles we ain't done. So he doesn't have any speech bubbles. None.
I mean, these are the only characters that are left. And then shift your liking. No problems, don't have a bed, blah blah blah. Alright. How are you? Captain Miss and I respond. Worried, blah blah. Is she fine or is she super dead?
Super dead.
What? That's not.
Okay.
Nice salvation room. I'm sure people come over eventually. None of this is gonna yield anything.
That's done. I don't think this man is the one to...
Also, just clearing these out. We know all this somehow. Red.
So humble, too.
Old captain. Weird vibes off the old captain. Alright, so the old captain acted like he was rich. Okay. He quit.
Just my boss. I don't know about his personal life, nor do I care.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting to know, at least.
The ship used to be a smuggler ship. It's not as surprising information as it might seem. I was hoping he'd have something to say about that.
Well, the one thing we haven't done is check his room.
True. I totally think you're right that this guy is not Ferdinand. How are you?
Surprised you're so chipper with the captain.
This time must be optimistic.
Sure what there is to be optimistic about. This isn't a big ship. It's not hard to see what happened.
Maybe, but we need to be sure.
Wow, by searching the ship, there isn't a lot of space that someone can hide.
No point in upsetting the passengers.
Be upset one way or another. There's now, or whether there's no more room for optimism.
Okay.
Okay, so that's him done. We can't possess him.
Or the chef.
Or the chef. They're the two that we can't.
We've done everything with the writer.
At least everything that she could.
The writer. Not too much about running out of money, just to focus on running as much as I can. I'm fine by going broke, but to this freeing, flying stream, nothing I'd rather do. I'd try and fail and spend the rest of my life doing something I dislike.
Okay.
Okay, saw that dialogue. Did that.
Yep. Oh!
You really like it out here, don't you?
Yes, usually empty out here. Like that.
You should come inside.
I appreciate the thought. I think I'll stay out here. I'll say.
Been bothering you?
No, not really. Don't worry about it.
If you want to travel right, what's stopping you from doing that now?
Guess I could. Money and time. Always wanted to go to Asia. South America. Comically enough, now I no longer have the desire.
What do you mean? Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, it is a good idea. It just doesn't have the same appeal. Anyway, I have a different kind of vacation plan.
Going by itself seems boring. You need a travel partner.
No, I'm okay with myself.
Can we? I forgot we could possess him. What happened in college? Seemed bright enough. Good soon for try. So I dropped out. Bad decisions. A lot of them all at once. Seemed to pull my act together, and turns out I couldn't. Can't keep running forever. If I go back, there's a good chance to never leave China again. That returning feels like diving in a quicksand. Never being able to leave? Or stay here? It's a lot, doesn't it? That ought to be. Make your own path. Simple for everyone. It's all a different hand in life than you were.
Okay, so...
Right.
Drugs.
Why you do the ship? Well, I always want to travel, and I figure you get a chance like this when you work in the workforce, so here I am. Sorry. Reading that hurt my eyes. I should not have tried it. I mean, it's not those exotic locations, but not about the people, right? Just wish I was better people. I'm not very smooth or anything. You've seen better days. Yeah, I have. Thanks, I guess. You know I didn't do it, right? Just tell anyone. Can't you help me?
No, that's super.
Still, can you talk to people? Hey, listen with you. You can reason with them. It doesn't matter. What do you mean doesn't matter? There's actually murderer loose on the ship. You don't know anything?
Well, here, trust me.
Hey.
That's everything with Herb. That's...
Please listen to me.
Sure.
You have to believe me, I didn't do it.
I believe you. It doesn't matter. The reality is the same. I can't help you, Glenn. Perhaps not. Certainly, whoever he or she is. Or whoever they are.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Alright, Glenn.
You should know what death looks like. What does that mean? You know, it sounds really dramatic. I just mean, people have to come to terms with their death act differently. They see the world in a different way. It struck me as that kind of person.
How do you know so much about this?
Well, got 7 months left to live, so there's that.
What?
Yeah, I've got cancer pretty much all over my body. It's the liver cancer that's gonna do it, though. Not gonna lie, my liver's a total mess. I think I'm looking at 3 or 4 months now.
You've been treated?
Couldn't afford health insurance. I was at that. Can't afford treatment. During that, I had a pretty wrong run. Cancer's persistent, but it can be slow too.
Can afford it. I'll help you pay for whatever you need.
No, I appreciate it, I really do, but it's late for that. By this point, the cancer must have spread everywhere. Isn't much that can be done now.
Get you back with your family.
I spent a lot of time with them since I first got the news. I also want to spend some time with myself, just writing. When it comes time, I'll be back and save everyone again. Say my goodbyes. Oh, I don't get like that. It's just how life goes sometimes.
You're so upbeat about this.
Yeah, I guess it could look that way. I've just gotten used to it. Took a while. First I was devastated, of course. Eventually it sunk in, this is gonna happen, there's nothing I can do to stop it. This is all I have. All I'm ever gonna have. And we come to terms with that. And to continue living and be happy despite it. It was the hardest thing I ever did, but it's worth it. Alright, now we've got full control of Writer Lady.
Shit! Well, that was... Hold on, he has more to say to her, though. Just in the interest...
Fine. Why right? I mean, given everything. Oh, question. If not now, when? That's pointless. I'm nearly enough time, really. When I'm writing, may not even be good. But I love it. That's what I want to do.
Can I read any of it? The story?
Really? You want to? I mean, it's so far from finished. I mean, I don't think you like it.
To show it to somebody eventually.
I know. Just needs a little bit more time. Gotta get big revision done. Maybe after that would be better.
I'm sure I'll like it. I could even help you edit it.
We could have fresh eyes read it over. I know you get stuck in a rut. Maybe I need an editor. I'll think about it. Thank you. Alright.
She just gave that man a reason to freaking live.
Basically. What do you think happened to Donovan and Paulo?
And once is nothing. Twice is a coincidence. 3 times. It's never. I don't think we're going to be seeing it again.
You think Gwen's guilty?
No, not really.
All I have to say?
Yes.
So the key was planted in her room?
I have. So it's likely to be.
Who do you think the killer is?
Maybe you're asking the wrong questions. What makes you think it's one person?
What are you saying? Conspiracy?
No one that can sense it? Just how rotten the ship is? Wall to wall, top to bottom, inside and out. It's not seen. Maybe I'm the only innocent person here. That's okay. I'll be far away from here very soon.
Oh, I do not like that. When I think this all happened...
I wouldn't look for one particular reason. Atomic bombs are so destructive because the initial reaction is able to spread so violently. But I suspect we haven't seen the real explosion just yet.
Alright, what should we do now?
That depends. Are you religious?
Can you tell me about the captain?
She was nice.
Is that all?
I'd rather not talk about her.
How'd you get along?
We talked a bit. She was nice and smart. It's a rare thing.
Alright. So now that we are full control, we can do things that she wouldn't.
Normally would not do.
Including...
Same thing that happened to the captain. Doesn't take much thought to realize it. Several of the ship's staff seem pretty confident she is. As for me, I have my doubts. The only evidence that points to Gwen was the key found in her room. It would have been extremely simple to plant that key. In reality, there's almost nothing that actually tells us Gwen murdered 2 people last night. Considering how Gwen was found guilty, I'd say it's very likely a staff member is guilty, at least involved in some way. If the staff member planted the key in Gwen's room, they could absolutely be sure it was found during the search of the ship. The search also seemed a little sudden, considering how slow everyone was to react when the captain turned up missing. Several of the ship's staff. If Donovan was looking for the captain, it's possible the culprit got rid of him to cover their tracks. Couldn't tell you about Apollo. He seemed to be holed up in his room all day, so I don't know where he fits in that.
That is a great question.
But it seems like the work of someone who is indiscriminate and doesn't premeditate things. A killer.
What should we do?
Definitely not sit around and wait for the ship to land. If I'm right, the murderer is still quite free to walk around here. When we reach land, he or she will likely slip through our fingers and we could say goodbye to finding the truth. Not to mention the distinct possibility that more people become victims before we get that far. No, we need to clear Gwen's name and continue an investigation. Dare I say we should pick up where Donovan left off.
I mean, I fully agree, but the game won't let me.
She was a straight arrow, that's for sure. Hardworking, honest. I like that in people. But also young, idealistic, and sentimental. Well, life has a way of beating that out of you.
What do you mean sentimental?
Look around you. Look at the people. You know where you are? You're in purgatory. We all are, and we all know it. Somewhere, things went wrong, and that's why we're in this dump. The only thing any of us want is to get out of here and move on with our lives. Captain really thought she was doing something important. Wanted to turn this place around. Isn't that a little sad? Well, enough at first. Then she found out about my pets. Apparently the ship has a strict no pets policy. It's the first time I've ever heard of it. The old staff never cared. When she had to do everything by the book, right? That was the captain for you.
Alright, so something in here.
What doubts?
Okay.
Alright, that's clear. I have a dumb idea.
Yeah?
So go try the door with her. It should be locked, right?
Nothing.
It just won't even let us in.
We have full control over her, so let's go talk to more people.
Yeah, no, because there might be something we can do.
I doubt Ferdinand has anything.
Shamefully, we would never know the details. However, it seems my previous... Yeah, we've actually already seen that.
I'm mostly just doing it with her thing to scan, see if anything changes, you know?
Okay. Let's... Oh, we have full control over her. Let's go talk to what's-his-face.
The chef?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can confront him about things that she wouldn't.
Yeah, no, that was gonna be my final destination. Ooh. Blah, blah, blah. Pretty sure we already know all this information.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all just the Donovan stuff, just from Sue's point of view. Do you believe that Gwen was lying? I don't believe anyone's guilty. Not much choice. I think it was Gwen. To be honest, out of all of us here, it seemed like she's most unstable. Why would she do it? No idea. Maybe better off not knowing. Just want this whole thing to be over. What if the key was planted in her room? No, I don't think so. If someone wanted to plant the key, must have known it would be found. How many people can know that? Anyway, I was the one that found the key in her room, and I know I didn't plant it. You don't seem very confident about that. What are you hiding, Sue? I can trust you. Based on what Donovan said. Look, I found the key in Gwen's room, like I said. I didn't plant it, but it's the same key that Donovan had. I've seen that one myself. They have different designs. Maybe they're both master keys, but the key Gwen had wasn't taken from Donovan. You have to tell someone. Gwen's innocent. Can't. That's between you and me. I think about what you want about me, but I just can't let anyone else know. You don't have to understand. You won't. You haven't been here as long as we have. Even the key Donovan had is different from the one found in Gwen's room. Also not the only one who was getting anonymous orders. Or someone else was bribed to plant the key in Gwen's room. Who else would it be? Just clear these out. Alright, Chefy boy.
Hey, buddy.
Alright, so how do we get Sue to confess the
Well,
key?
she'd be out of her mind to do that.
Fair?
But we got more...
Ooh, nice. Which is weird, because I thought that was new information.
Yeah.
Ooh. Is this what it was? What it looks like? Regain your identity. I feel as if I could reach out and touch the real world. Can people see me? Can I interact with them? Ooh. Neat. Hello? Is that you? I feel like she's still here somehow.
Now we're getting somewhere. What? Wait, no, that wasn't just a hallucination. She's watching. I'm not a superstitious person. She's here to help. Get revenge.
Both. You know, 6 one, half dozen the other. Did I just see the captain? No, that's not possible. It's just supposed to be getting to me.
Is that you?
That's a detail. And that is a detail we did not have. Okay. That is a detail.
Okay.
Oh, my brain is rattling. Okay.
Okay. Let's calm down.
Yep.
I thought you died all that time ago. Is it really you?
Oh, no.
Do we have control?
What the fuck? Gwen, it's me.
Who is that? Please stay away.
Your sister.
You shouldn't be here. They see you outside your room at this hour. Please go.
Who's they?
They pretend they don't.
Aren't you? It's just the 2 of us.
You're lying. He can tell. Watching me right now.
You trust me, it's just us.
No. Who are you? What do you want? Stay away.
I need your help.
Why? You'll get us both in trouble. Just leave me alone before they notice. Please, please, please.
He's not watching you, he's far away.
What? Why do I sense him watching? Always.
Pay close attention, Gwen. You're in a dream. This isn't real.
Just like when we were kids. I'd wake up and there you are. Letting me know it was a nightmare. But why? Why does it always feel so real?
Because, Gwen, part of it is real. The part that still exists in your mind. Your mind recreates for you. There's only a part, and it's not all true.
Then how do I tell the difference? The nightmare when I sleep is the same as when I'm awake. Does it even matter which is which?
Yeah. The nightmare you're awake for is the one you can change. There are people that can help, Gwen. You don't have to carry this by yourself. But you have to take a leap of faith first.
I feel different. Like I've been seeing, I've been in a terrible dream for months. Not anymore. I never have to go back.
Okay. So now we have full control over Gwen.
Okay.
But why?
Okay. We can... That's...
It takes too long for that to work.
Why, hello there, ghost lady. Actually, I don't believe in ghosts. I'm probably having a psychotic break right now. Boy, I really hate it when I get those.
You know what? Aspire to be that casual about everything about your
Let's
life.
go talk to Depresso. Harry, it's really you, isn't it? I'm so sorry. All my fault. I should have seen what was happening. How could I not have seen? It should have been me. It should have been me.
There we go. Do it again. Daryl, it's me.
Mary, not you.
Yes, I'm Mary.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I love you.
Don't be sorry.
It's my fault. Why? I failed you. I should have done more. I should have noticed. It's my fault. I should have been there. It's my fault. It's my fault.
It's not your fault.
Then why? I don't understand. Why did you go? Because I was sick? I don't know what to say here.
I know. I'm trying to think of the correct phrasing.
But we've only got 4 options.
Yeah, and none of them are really...
I'm gonna say
it.
sick. What do you mean?
I wasn't myself. I was mentally ill and I wasn't being treated. I was having terrible thoughts, incredibly painful thoughts, and I couldn't escape them. My thoughts and feelings were distorted. I wasn't myself.
Had to be another way. I want to help you, but I can't. I couldn't.
I know. I'm sorry. I can't change what I've done. It's too late for me. It's not too late for you, Daryl. You can still be happy. Maybe right now, you don't even want to be happy. But someday you will. And you can. Please, don't give up hope.
Well, look at us helping people right and left.
I know, right? All it takes is a little bit of ghostly possession.
And a little bit of pretending to be their dead loved ones. I mean, a ghost's a ghost's a ghost, right?
You know, fair.
We're all dead on that side of the chain. Just had the strangest feeling wash over me. Like I just woke up from a living nightmare. Mary, was the nightmare you were in at the time?
Daryl.
So,
Now what?
aha.
No. I hate how fucking slow he is. Blah blah blah, Captain.
Alright, so that's all not new. Man, he is slow as shit.
Honestly, full control probably doesn't seem like it's gonna help. Yeah, this is all the stuff we've already seen. Who has... Garv hasn't seen the ghost yet.
Yeah. No way. That's impossible. Oh, there's nothing. I'm starting to lose it now, too. I really am getting too old for this. I need to retire.
Alright.
The other thing is, can we interact with the real world? She was saying something about that. Can we unlock the door with our ghost hands?
That axe wasn't there when someone else was in that room. I forget which character was in that room, but when someone else was in that room, that axe wasn't there.
No,
Right?
that axe has been there the whole time. She uses it to keep safe. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what we're supposed to do.
All I want is to go in that fucking hole.
Okay, we need to fully... I know what we have to do.
I assume it's fully control Gwen and talk to somebody.
Nope, we have to take Depresso. We have to go take Daryl down to Garv while full control of him.
Of course, the guy at the top of the ship have to go to the guy at the bottom of the ship. Love it. Love to see it. I'm all about it. Hey, Garv. You seem very calm about everything that's happening.
Say the same thing of you. People are going missing. Aren't you worried about what's going to happen? Maybe I have nothing to lose. Loss is a big part of being alive. If you have nothing to lose, are you really living? You've lost a lot, Garv. What have you got? I still have myself, and I still have my business. They're two things that I won't lose for some time.
Maybe I have nothing to lose. I'm just a dead man walking.
I've reached points where I felt that way. I've found you have to give things time. The thing that beats everything. Time.
Maybe I don't care what happens to anyone here.
Cold. Some would be shocked to hear such a cold thought.
Not you. You feel the same way.
You never said that.
After decades being a lawyer, it's hard to see the people the same way.
That's so. I can imagine being exposed to the worst side of people. It can take a toll on you, seeing what people really are underneath everything.
All liars and frauds. I should care about them over myself.
That's exactly right. Everyone has a price. They'll stab you in the back if there's a half-good reason. When I was younger, I thought the opposite. I was naive, but I learned the truth. It started with my marriage. She'd been lying to me for years. When she lied to the court, they gave her the kids and the house. Next was my career. I wasn't much of a politician back then, and company politics was everything. When I had everything, people were great to me. But when I had nothing, they were all gone. People were all just animals. Carnivores. You may as well be on top of the food chain. had suspected Garv's true feelings or something like that. Always found him suspicious. I don't have any evidence against him, but I know he's hiding. If evidence does come up that points to him, perhaps people would like to know about that talk we just had.
Hey, now I can be Garv. Which is interesting. Fully unlock every character. Wait.
So.
That's weird.
Here, kitty kitty.
I can just call the cat to me. Neat. But why? Alright. Let's go on another brief break, and then we'll play as Garv, and we'll see what to do from there. Figure BRB, everybody. See y'all very soon. Arch?
Yeah, we'll see everybody really soon. I think I figured it out. All right, and
And
we're back. Okay. So I don't know what possessing Garv does.
Right, but there is a detail that we noticed. Because we are able to fully possess Garb and everything else, we got the achievement of possess every character.
But we still can't actually.
Yeah. So that's a detail.
So.
Let's casual possess Garb for now to do conversations with people. And then we can full possess them later if we need to.
Yeah. How's your pay? Are you happy here? The pay's not good, but I manage. Working here has its advantages. The lack of passengers here means I often have the kitchen all to myself. I may still be on work hours, but I have time to do a little of my own stuff, study, practice. At least, as far as our meager supplies and ingredients allow me to.
On top of another job?
What, are you offering me a job or something? Unless you own a restaurant, I'm not interested. Sure, I'd like to get out of here and work somewhere classier, but that's easier said than done.
Ever thought about forcing issue for raise the captain?
What exactly are you getting at? I'm not crazy about my pay, but that's a secondary concern to me. I'd never do anything stupid just for cash.
Everyone has a price.
Maybe. But mine's pretty high.
What's your opinion of the captain?
Honestly, she seemed a little clueless. About how the ship works, sure, but also about everything in general. She had some weird ideas about how to improve the ship that were just strange. Not sure why someone so bright-eyed became captain of a shit pile like this in the first place.
Weird ideas. Would you say they were ideas how to be stopped?
I hope you're trying to be funny with that veiled accusation. It's not like I ever cared one way or the other about her stupid ideas. In fact, if they worked, which they weren't going to, it would only benefit me. But no kind of management could make this an actual, successful cruise ship.
You don't seem very cut up about a disappearance.
Hey, I feel bad about this situation. Everyone does. But making a show of it doesn't help anyone, least of all the captain. It's also not like I can do anything about it. I'm not a cop, and I don't solve murders. I'm just the cook.
See, you're just gonna keep your head down, weigh things out. Smart.
Yeah, that's right. I wouldn't have expected a geezer like you to understand that. I've seen people die for the wrong friends or sticking up for the wrong person. I learned a long time ago to mind my own damn business. Point in acting like a hero. I'm just trying to do my job here. Alright.
Interesting.
My trusty old fridge. I have to use every inch of this thing or I run out of room. Looks like nothing's been tampered with. Good.
Leftover drawers.
Lined with condiments and jars of spoilable content. There are some gaps where it seems some items used to be. The shelf also smells of alcohol. When you lean in closer, the odor is quite powerful.
Right door drawers.
The right door contains all sorts of dairies and beverages. There isn't much noteworthy about it.
Main unit.
The main compartment of the fridge is jam-packed with all sorts of foodstuffs. It oddly manages to be extremely tidy despite this. There's a curious number of empty plastic bags, however. Some of the food has been used up way before expiration.
Right. So his ability seems to be similar to Donovan's.
Some trash in here, what a surprise.
You see what I mean?
But specifically, what is he seeing? Someone didn't finish their cup of tea. For some reason, while looking into the tea, you had a strange sense of deja vu.
Things aren't so great between you and Alta now, huh? Nope.
You bring him down easy?
Guess not. Things kinda... There's nothing I can do about it now.
Nothing else to say?
Sorry. Don't really want to get into all that right now. Or should plan to get off this piece of scrap again? Guess I'm figuring out as I go. Saving money for a ticket would be tricky. Getting other jobs here impossible. Might have to strike some kind of deal if I can. Don't like the sound of that. Not saying a lot come from you. No offense. But I can handle myself. I always look before I leap.
What kind of deal?
I don't know. Bribery? Maybe blackmail if I come out a hook. Not there yet. I think we're getting close.
Blackmail. You must have a death wish. It'd never work.
Maybe you're right. Maybe not. If it was the only shot I had left, I'd probably take it. Now you get stuck on the ship. You never asked. Why now?
Because I want to know now.
Not your reason? Really? Sorry, that's all it is. I'm not getting my history. Well, I'd like to know who we're looking with. Say the same to you. It might keep my question about why you're here myself. Just sure the right? Those things are important. Fine. Don't see you around very often. It's not. Spend all my time in my room, writing for my book. Or just enough for my socializing, unfortunately. She's not been to her room at all today.
Takes a lot of discipline. I'm impressed.
Thanks, though I'm not sure about that. I think anyone can write a book. Part of one, anyway. Takes discipline is actually finishing it. Makes I've actually published before you praise me.
You ever sold a book before, or is this your first shot?
First time. Got amateur hour. 20 years ago. You know, the odds are against me actually showing profit, but I'm not so interested in that. I just want to leave something behind, you know? Before I'm rotting in the ground and all.
Most people here are just sort of wandering around. You have actual ambition. I respect that.
Thanks. Sometimes I have my doubts, so it's worth it. So it feels good to hear that. Though, I wouldn't discount some of the other people here too quickly. Everyone has their own path. Some people find their calling sooner than others, that's all.
Kind of a morbid way to put it.
I'm not the one that's morbid. Life's morbid. I don't think there's anything wrong to talk about death. Talk about it more. It's natural. It's more. Happens all the time. Reasonable. What do you make of the whole mess? Cam's disappearance? I don't know. I'm not a detective, but things don't seem right here. More than Captain's disappearance, everything's a bit off.
Got any theories?
Theories? I don't know. I wonder if somebody knew the captain before they boarded the ship. Wouldn't she known them? Maybe someone in disguise? Sounds stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Doesn't sound completely implausible.
Think so? Assuming they were the case for a second, means someone here has a fake identity. Ferdinand. The police could figure out who's real and who isn't, but they aren't here. Right. Wanna rotate a bit? You're off camera.
Oh, yeah. Shit, sorry.
So, I don't know what to do with that theory anyway. Anything else on that path? Hey, no evidence. Yeah, you're right. I don't think there's any evidence. Disappeared overnight without any trace. Where can you go with that?
Seem to like chatting a lot.
Despite my shut-in behavior, I'm really a people person. I like learning about people and makes them tick, even the bad ones. Oh, whoops. What's that supposed to mean?
Means take care of yourself. Okay.
Just make sure that curiosity doesn't get in trouble. Okay, that's why I double-clicked. People are boring. I'm not gonna argue without you about the idiot's part, but in some cases. But everyone has a rhythm and a reason. Deeper motivation. Even if it's not one you sure agree with. Finding out what that is never gets boring for me.
That's exactly the kind of hobby that gets people hurt.
Alright, can you move, please? Thank you. Before I have him talk to Gwen, which I think will complete the chapter.
Why, hello, Mercurio. What a rare and most welcome sight. Is there some issue that you're having with the kitchen, or that I can assist you with?
Really though, what's your deal?
I'm afraid I'm not quite sure what you mean. I don't have any deals that I know of.
Which one?
Let's start from the top. So damn happy all the time. Why, wouldn't you say that's a good thing? Happy isn't always easy in our troubled world, but it beats the alternative. Wouldn't you say?
Like an idiot.
Well, now you're just being mean.
Nobody actually wants to work here but you.
Yes, except me. I'll be frank with you, Mercurio. We're not on the most glorious ship that has ever touched water, nor are our occupations the most esteemed. But it's life's highest challenge to turn less than ideal circumstances to our advantage, no?
I get it. Ah, damn it. I was walking around everywhere.
He's the first mate. It's my job to be aware of the ship's various ongoings. Doubly so now that I must also stand in for our captain, bless her heart. Previous first mate didn't seem to care. But everyone has their own manner of doing things, I suppose. I, for one, prefer doing my job rather than neglecting.
So going on past his rooms, the kitchen.
I'm thinking of the bigger picture, Mercurio. To effectively manage anything, you must understand it from top to bottom. The ship may appear to be only so many cogs and wheels, but at its heart, it's composed of people. I'd be doing the ship an injustice if I didn't study the most important thing, its inhabitants.
No other reasons? Really?
To be Mercurio, I don't know what I've done to earn this distrust. I do not know what strange suspicion you have of me, but hear this, Ferdinand is a man of the world. A man of his word, if nothing else. Look, I misread.
That's a fun one.
Oh boy.
Hey, cat. Alright, so the cat lets me pet. Alright, talk to Garv. We'll talk to Depresso, and then we'll talk to Alton and then Gwen.
Where are you headed to, old man? It's certainly one way to greet someone. I'm traveling on work-related reasons. The company's setting up a new branch, and I'm there to oversee it. Some lugheads had a workplace accident at another branch and got themselves and the branch closed permanently. So we've got some catch-up work to do.
I hear not home.
I suppose you think you're being funny. I don't have any grandchildren, just children, and even then only half the time. Human relations are a complicated and messy ordeal.
Divorce?
Yep. Frankly, it's none of your business. You seem to have more affection for your pets than your family. Well, they're much more predictable. If you treat them well, they treat you well, and vice versa. There's something to be said for that. That clarity, that simplicity. Of course, I love my children far more than any dumb bird. But I don't have to worry about the dumb bird getting turned against me by my whore wife. You know what, Garv? You know what?
All these slow walkers.
Saunterers. What's a guy like you doing out here? I'm not sure I know what a guy like me is. You seem a bit blue-blooded. Got a fancy desk job back home? He's a lawyer, so I guess so, yeah. Man, I'd kill for a job like that. I don't know what you think my job was like, but I can tell you it's not worth killing anyone over. I worked in real estate. There's absolutely nothing interesting about real estate law. Yeah, the pay must be good, right? Jobs pay is one thing, but its cost is another. There are some things more important than money. No, that's the furthest thing from the truth. I'm going nowhere, and that's where I'm going.
Heard. This, what's the lawyer doing out here?
I just needed to get away from old city life for a while. Or rather, I needed to get away from everything.
We're headed...
Nowhere. That's where you're wrong. Nobody's going anywhere. Especially not any of the people on this ship.
You're the richest looking sad guy I ever met.
Not as sad as much as I don't care. Or maybe it's that I don't have any feelings at all. If you saw what I have, you wouldn't either.
Yeah, I'm sure you had such a damn hard life. Feel real bad for you. Just leave you dark, mysterious thoughts then.
You're a dick.
Right?
Like this guy in particular. Not very likable. Your things haven't been so good between you and Sue, huh?
Yeah, you can say that. What'd she tell you?
Nothing. I could just tell. She shot you down hard, I guess.
Nah, there's a lot more to it than that. Things got complicated.
No, it didn't. I saw this coming a mile away.
God, I was such an idiot. I had no idea. Why didn't you say something?
You didn't know her like I did.
I guess I know her now. What she's capable of. Probably wouldn't have believed it if I had been told.
You have to find out for yourself.
Oh, that's why. How terrible of you to leave me clueless like that.
It was too much fun to watch your attempt at chasing her.
Well, it's great to hear I've been your personal source of entertainment. Maybe things should have gone different since I'm sooner. I shouldn't have said anything. I should stay away from her altogether.
Maybe you should just man up and say what's on your damn mind.
I want to, it's just...
Yeah?
all blood strained out of his face. Looks like he's gonna cry.
Okay.
Feels scary. Why should you do anything you're not comfortable with? You're being sarcastic, but that's how I feel right now. Sounds very pathetic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
What's
your next step after this?
I mean, after the job? I haven't really put a lot of thought into it. I just don't really have an idea.
Well, shouldn't you?
I know I should, just don't know what else I can do. I don't really qualify for many jobs. None that I think I'd like.
That's stupid. You think I like this job? No, but I do it anyway.
Gonna be a DJ or whatever? I mean, I like music. Let's let me work with that. But instead, I just kind of sit around by myself most of the day. Didn't really add to my portfolio much.
Moan some more. I'm in the kitchen by myself all day. Find a way to stay busy. No sympathy from this man, like, at all.
Right?
Hey there.
Hey, you think I'm guilty? That I killed Donovan and Paulo?
Yeah, I could see it.
Really? No, it's impossible. I couldn't.
What'd you say? Why don't you tell the others? I don't understand.
Okay. Boop, boop.
Listen. Fine, I'm listening.
Yeah.
Believe me. Should anybody believe you? You've been sneaking around and acting suspicious since the day I caught you here. It's no surprise you're the one under suspicion. Someone was following me. That explanation makes you look worse. Thought someone was following you. What was that all about? Thought someone was going to take me back home. Listen, I don't know exactly what you've been through, but I can probably relate a little. People, they don't know. Don't care. They definitely don't understand. You have to find some other way to deal with it. Get help? People who've gone through the same things. I don't know. I think they have groups for that kind of thing. I never did. Maybe I should have.
You can
My
relate?
family was kind of a mess. My dad had some issues, and he had, well, his own way of dealing with it. He'd beat me till I was bloody, using anything in arm's reach. There were times I really thought he'd kill me. Maybe he thought he would too.
Never tell anyone?
Who would I tell? How would it help? They'd see me the day after, all beaten to a pulp. They could hear it happening. No one cared.
You don't seem like... I mean, you seem okay.
You would say that if you met me 5-10 years ago. It's messed up. Real messed up. And desperate. I did some dumb things. Which is why I'm stuck here in the first place.
Thanks for sharing.
You shouldn't thank me. I still can't help you.
Never saw like you before in my life.
It's real strange since we found it in your room. Weirder things have happened now.
Your killer must be out there.
Well, then, when we find him, I'll be the first to let you go. Till then, you're our best suspect.
You really think of the murderer?
Here's the thing. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I think. 'Cause I'm not gonna free you either way.
But you know me. You know what I've been through. You know I'm innocent.
Yeah, I do. there's still a lot you don't know about me. You know what? Here, I'll let you in on a secret.
Yes, Rider Girl, come in closer.
It wasn't you. Because I was the one that planted the key in your room.
Why would you do that?
A little calm. I don't expect you to understand.
You need to tell everyone. Don't let me go.
That's the last thing I'm gonna do. Look, Gwen, we had a moment just now. We've both been through some shit. This is a different matter entirely. This is business. There are forces larger than both of us at work here. My advice to you is just to go along. You're not gonna come to harm. If you're innocent, which I know you are, you'll be let go by the police after their investigation. Till then, this little play has to keep on going.
Why are you telling me this?
Well, I thought you should know. You deserve the truth. It's nothing personal. I'm really just following instructions. But I'm mainly telling you because there's literally nothing you can do. You just try and tell people I planted the key. Go on. They won't believe you. It's your word against mine. Just keep calm. This whole thing will be over before you know it, okay? Okay? Okay.
So now what?
I don't know.
Because, like... Because that was the last...
Writer girl? Let's talk to Gwen now? Or have her talk to Writer Girl? Because Writer Girl's uncovering the truth.
Procuro admitted to me that he planted the key.
Really?
It's crazy. I can't believe he admitted to you. Let's really be confident the ghost will take his side if we call him on it. One crew member was part of this. I wonder if he's doing an alternate board as well. Okay.
Alright. Well, maybe she needs to talk to Garv? We didn't really do much talking with people with Garv. It's the only other thing I can think of.
Oh, have Gwen talk to Garf?
Yeah, because we didn't really talk with the old man at all.
Hello, cat.
The cat has new dialogue.
Yeah, it's just a pet. Why don't you come out on the boat? I'm trying to finish writing a book. Want to go someplace we won't have distractions, someplace new. It's gonna fit pretty well.
Oh, you could have gone anywhere. Why this boat specifically?
I don't think I give you a satisfying answer. Just not much reason to it. Your seasons, it's cheap. Not much travel money.
What will you do when we land?
Find cheapest lodging, keep pounding on pages, basically. If I get sick of the place, I'll move. Eventually I'll head back home. Yeah, those are my grandparents and such.
Most people have a solid reason for being here, except you.
Wow, is that suspicion I'm hearing? Yes, I'm a bit of a drifter. Some people are that way. Doesn't mean anything. That ulterior motive of being here probably would have come up with a better story, you know? But about the captain's situation.
Bad.
Goes right, she went overboard, wouldn't be able to find her, cause of death, anything.
You can look for the motivation among the facts and those.
You're right. Problem is, I don't see it. Remember her, Captain was brand new. No one really knew her. I think she was trying to get people a reason to kill her.
Someone must have had the means and the opportunity.
Wouldn't that be all of us? We don't even know when she was disappeared, how she attacked, if at all. How would we narrow her down?
You're not looking at the big picture. Why here? Why now? There's something larger.
What are you saying? You think she was targeted? If it was premeditated, it would have been someone who knew her prior to even coming on board.
The time placement is very ideal. It's a coincidence.
I don't know. Never thought about it that way. It's true. We don't know anything about what happened. Someone wanted the captain gone, they did a great job cutting their tracks. So does it answer the question of why?
Premeditation and targeting are different things entirely.
What are you saying? Murder was planned, but the captain wasn't being targeted? That means someone here... That's a job we'll consider. I hope it's not true.
Alright, so Garb has talked to... Let's just talk to Glenn. You look as if you're in total despair.
Shouldn't I? I'm tied up and everyone thinks I'm a murderer, but I'm innocent.
Down.
How can I be calm in a circumstance like this?
Really innocent, you'll be released after we land.
What about the real murderer? They could even strike again before we land.
I don't think you have to worry about that. I think I have things.
You have to believe me, I didn't do it.
Believe you, Gwen. The problem is I believe I'm the minority. To admit, if you're being framed, it's very deliberate. The scapegoat of all of us.
Excuse me?
Quiet, nervous, paranoid, defensive. No strong relation with any of the passengers and hints of a troubled past. Unable to truly advocate for herself and easily overwhelmed by circumstance. Gwen, you are the perfect mark. Most likely it was a plan then. There must have been someone to carry that out then. Most likely a crewman. I'd tell you to go interrogate them, but you might have to wait for them to come to you. That is my feeling as well. Perhaps if we can clear your name, we can focus on the larger questions. I wonder what significance the key which was planted in your room holds. Given that such a key could only be possessed by a crew member of some status, I feel it narrows down things quite sharply. Okay, can we... Okay, grab him.
Blah, blah, blah. Alton is like at the absolute bottom of the suspect list.
Okay. I think we might need to...
We're brought you on board. Give him what? Go home.
Okay, I don't think...
So we told the writer that...
God damn. Can we do something as, like, her super possessed?
Maybe.
It feels like somebody needs to investigate that girl's room.
I found some things.
Interesting things in the kitchen cabinet, bitch. You mean the cabinet and fridge that I always have tightly locked when I'm not around? Yes, I'm sure you have.
Strange.
Strange smell of alcohol. How did you get into the fridge? You definitely locked it. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Why trying to lie to me?
Fine, you got. You just had no right to be rooting around the kitchen in the first place.
There's a bar on the ship. What are you doing with all the booze?
Not drinking on this side. You're insinuating. Anyway, it wasn't booze that you were smelling. Not sure what the stuff was. I've never drank it.
Back to my questions.
So, like, we found something.
Yeah. So, like, I need to search the room while he's not in here? So what can I get him doing that'll take a while? Or no, he just got a slow as fuck walk speed. So I'm just gonna put him in the opposite end of the ship.
Yeah, and then go get Raider Girl and then investigate. Although, it should be locked when he's...
It's about as opposite end of the ship as it gets. Right?
Yep.
Is she in here? Yes. Fuck off, Sue.
Okay. We didn't check that as him.
Yeah. Pretty weird, because it wasn't doing like a pulsing thing. Alright, well, he'll be back in a second. Off you go. Bye-bye. Bye!
Yeah, let's go get him.
Yeah, alright. That was weird. You saw that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool.
Shop this crap in bottles of cooking oil. Insurance.
Handwritten notes, vague instructions. One note is charged for leaving the boat's docking ramp out overnight before the ship had disembarked. Few specifics given. There's an extra person on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Even these surroundings didn't do me much good. Can't give her extra sense to notes, I have no leverage. Period. No, ship's
Okay.
largest. I'm pretty sure it's Garv, who's the mastermind doing the notes and the instructions and things.
Probably. And now we can confront him properly.
How dare you flee from me? Found box with... Oh, let's do the ledger of the kitchen stock.
Mm-hmm. Really don't understand how.
Stealing food for your own kitchen? Why?
They're really stealing. Well, sure, the ship pays for the food, but I'm the one that needs to do the job. Someone really wants a share of the stock, and they're paying well for it. Really well.
Someone knew what you're doing. Was the captain?
Yeah, the captain started taking stock of every single thing on the ship, including the food. She wasn't too happy about the results. I feigned incompetence, but I'm not sure she bought it. How did you find that? I don't understand. Well, you probably have questions about that.
Yeah, you're in charge of picking up and drop off things. What things?
Just supplies from the kitchen, really. Food or water. Occasionally I've had to drop off things like blankets or keep cleaning supplies. All pretty mundane.
Who's writing the notes?
I don't know. I keep notes to try and see if I can figure that out. The handwriting changes, meaning it's probably been different people over time. The only thing that's clear is that it's one of these people's on the ship now.
Why are the notes so vague and anonymous? Does anyone else know?
Oh no. Like to keep it that way. Seems shady, but if I wasn't doing this stuff, they'd pay someone else to. I'm trying to figure out who it is and what their goal is.
Stop making excuses. You're taking bribes.
Yeah. You're thinking of turning me in, consider this. Someone on this ship is the one bribing me. You don't know who it is or how they'll react.
Get the feeling you're holding out on me.
I've thought a lot about what all this is about. I have one theory, but it's sort of ridiculous.
What's your theory?
I've considered that someone's smuggling something, like an animal. They'd need foodstuffs to keep it fed and something to tranquilize it. Not very plausible, though, is it?
Sure, after all this time, you have at least one lead.
I've kept my distance on purpose. If I find out too much and they know, the deal would be broken off or something worse. Even if I had some magical piece of information, I'm sure Wyatt'd speak openly about it. It's clear that Mercurio has a lot of experience with this shady figure. The evidence doesn't tell me the whole story, but it might be connected to the captain and Donovan. The way he's talking, he'd need a gun pointed to his head before he opened up. Jesus.
Okay. So, fuck. Now what?
Alright.
It's infuriating that I know where the hole is and none of them can check it, despite us being in full ghost form.
Do you want me to just look it up? Because this has turned into a mess.
It's just they killed Hint Boy mid-game. Like, narratively, I probably understand why, but dick move.
Okay, have we... Let's go get Writer Girl and talk with Garb again.
Okay.
She's learned a lot.
I'm gonna save.
We might need to normal possess her. But we can see if there's any new things just with normal Garb and us. Okay, so not with this version. Not with that version either.
Whoa.
What?
So Writer Girl just shifted off to the side. So, game broke again.
Jesus.
Luckily for me, I had just saved. So maybe saving the game breaks the game?
I hope not.
I can't full possess Ferdinand either.
We can possess him normally. Can he go to Donovan's room? All the way to the left. Maybe the laptop?
Nah, you can't use the password. That's funny. Password. Drat, foiled again.
I never expected it to work.
Oh, Lucille.
Well, would you look at that? It's logged in. You know what this means? I'm a hacker. Haha.
Check email. These are the same emails.
One last thing, Donovan.
Taking recordings.
Oh, somebody's been a busy little spy. There's lots of footage here. I can look at this footage at specific periods of time or focus on each camera.
Push for each day. Yesterday, so the end of the night.
Was an interesting day. At the crack of dawn, there I am entering Garb's room. Guess he saw that, huh? And that morning, there I am, having a meeting with everyone and explaining the situation. Later on, there's footage of Donovan walking all around the place. Looks like he used the master key to enter the captain's room, even my room. So naughty. And in the evening, he goes up to the first floor to return. And the footage cuts. Looks like someone found his little toys and turned them off.
Which was Garb.
Oops, there isn't any footage for today. Looks like someone must have found all those cameras last night and turned them off. Suppose there's no coincidence that this happened right after Donovan's disappearance. Now I wonder, who could have done something like that? The lowest floor, where all the passengers stay. As expected, there's a lot of people moving in and out of their rooms day to day. The only constant is that black cat, which wanders around everywhere. It's carrying small objects in its mouth. It's a small-time thief, I guess. There really isn't anything suspicious that goes on here from day to day, though. The middle floor, where the staff stay. Usually they're walking through here to reach the upper deck, which I don't have any... Oh, this is literally...
Yeah, it's the same thing. Dell walks through. Ah, whoops.
Okay, so that... Let's check footage for each day. 2 days ago. Sue.
Gwen broke in a room. All against specifies. Alright.
Okay, so he's done all that.
Alright.
Big hatchet? Nothing weird about that. That's not the time to sleep.
It's weird that Ferdinand doesn't have a key to the cleaning closet.
Yeah. Weird that he doesn't have a lot of things. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing at this point.
Yeah, I'm entirely stumped.
Is there anything else in the kitchen? Okay.
Alright, so I feel like Garv is the one who's responsible for the notes, and I feel like Mark, wants to find out that Garv is the one who's responsible for the notes, but I don't know how to marry those ideas. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Take full control of Zoo and talk with Mercurio about everything. Now that we've checked the contents of the...
Now that we know all the things, have the waitress talk to the chef?
Yeah.
Okay, we have options. Gwen guilty. Keys weren't the same.
That doesn't make sense. There should only be one master key to the ship. What are you saying?
Those are 2 master keys then.
By itself, it's not too strange to have a spare key, but I've never heard of that key before by all the secrecy. And where had the second key been up to this point?
I'm saying Gwen must be innocent. The key in her room wasn't taken from Donovan.
Maybe it wasn't. That doesn't make things any less suspicious. Where did the key come from, then? Did this key previously belong to the captain? If that's the case, it's even more incriminating. How did it wind up in her room?
When you drop the axe, I know you planted the key in her room, Marco.
Yeah. Well, where's this coming from? Maybe the key in Gwen's room wasn't the same. Does that mean I planted it there? Why would I do something like that? You were...
Should we just follow the thing?
Just follow the thing, we know.
Yeah. You planted the key because you're following instructions. I bet you're obviously given the key too.
What? I mean...
You've been getting instructions for a while, and you follow them because you're getting paid for it.
Did you... Where? Wait, I get it. You've been receiving instructions too, haven't you? Of course you... Fine, you're right. Congratulations. I was given a key and told to plant it in Gwen's room, which is exactly why this has to remain a secret. People find out this gravy boat we've got going on is gonna turn over. I need that money, Sue. I really need it.
Were you crazy? 3 people are missing or dead. What if you work for murder?
Slow down. We don't know if there's a direct connection between these instructions and what happened to the others. If there is, well, that's all the more reason not to rock the boat. Seems like this would be the most dangerous time to stick my neck out.
Just rationalizing for your own actions, and poorly.
I'm just seeing this from a different angle. We're all better off if we settle things down and don't try anything crazy. If Donovan didn't go nuts, steal the master key, God knows how, he'd probably still be here. Mark my words, staying the course is the safest thing. Not just for me, for everyone.
What else have you been instructed to do?
That's not something I need to tell you. Nothing illegal, don't worry. Nothing crazy. Very harmless.
It's not up to you. I'm taking this to Ferdinand.
Wait, what? If that idiot finds out, who knows what was going to happen? So come on, be reasonable here.
I'm the only one being reasonable here. You can be there to tell him what's going on, or you can talk to him afterward.
God damn it, fine. I'll go along with your supposed heroism for now. I'd like to be there to make sure Ferdinand doesn't go ahead with something crazy. But just to be clear, I think you're making a big mistake here. Okay.
Cabinet, fridge. There's all the same stuff. We already know all that. So, I have solid proof that the key found in Gwen's room was planted there. Bro.
The key? Planted? What are you talking about here?
The key I saw in Donovan's room is the same as the one in Gwen's room, and Mercurio admitted to planting the key.
That's quite the revelation, Sue. Mercurio, is she correct? Yeah, she's right. I received the key in a package along with anonymous instructions to plant it in Gwen's room. What? You cannot be serious! My very own staff working behind my back to throw off my investigation.
Actually, I've been following anonymous instructions as well. We've both been for quite some time.
I don't understand. What instructions? Why would you do something like this? For money. Word was, anonymously sending instructions would also send handsome payments at the end. Honestly, it's been going on for a long time, since before the captain even worked on this ship. Well, this is incredibly suspicious, don't you think? Why, it adds a completely different dimension to our entire situation. As for Gwen, well, perhaps it is not her. But the two of you should be restrained in the observation room. What sort of employees keep such secrets from their superiors at such a critical time? Sure. The real issue is, what are you going to do with this information now? Well, there's no longer a point to keeping Gwen tied up. Our main priority now should be to find out who this strange figure is, issuing out commands and bribing our staff.
Any idea on who it is?
Well, we can cross one person off the list, me. I have access to every room on the ship with or without a master key. I have no need to bribe someone to plant a key in Gwen's room. I could do it myself. Also, I got my orders while the ship was at sea, so obviously it has to be someone on the ship now. Well, that implies it must be one of the ship's residents. Fun.
Do you think it's the same person responsible for recent disappearances?
You have to admit, there's nothing directly linking the two. Like I said, these orders have been coming in for a long time. It's not a new occurrence. Pretty sure, but if this person wanted Gwen incriminated, it sounds like an attempt to throw suspicion off of themselves. It's a pretty strong connection, in my opinion. If you say so.
What should our next course of action be?
We know now that Gwen is innocent, but not a whole lot else, so how much has really changed? We can't be certain who the culprit is. We don't have much choice but to wait until we've landed. We can lock the ship down until authorities have carried out an investigation and questioned everybody. Not the ideal course of action. I'd like to revisit the evidence with this new information. But I have to admit, if we can't prove one person is guilty, I'm not sure what there is to do. Find everyone in their rooms? That's not a real solution.
None of these are solutions. We need to find the killer and apprehend them, or they'll get away.
Uh-huh. And just now, how do you propose we do that?
I was looking for a hidden area before he was killed. I know for a fact it exists, and where to find it, but only the master key can open it.
What? You've never mentioned this to me before, Sue. You know where to find it. That's incredible news. If Donovan perished in his search for the area, that implies there's something to find there. Something that your anonymous donor wants to remain hidden, no? If Donovan went missing looking for it, then that's all the more reason we should steer clear of it. Let the guys with the guns and badges investigate. It's not a bad point. We need to think of our own safety, as well as that of the other passengers. I got it. What if everyone went into this hidden area, together? Safety in numbers and all that. If one of the people on this ship is a murderer, they won't be able to try anything funny. They'll be completely outnumbered. You can't be serious. What, we just round up everyone and then march them around? But precisely. I can call everyone together and we can make a full sweep of the area. If there's evidence that ties everything together, we'll find it.
Perfect. We'll find a secret evidence to kill the hide and set everything straight.
At least I hope so. So when you're ready, let me know where the area is and I'll bring the passengers together. Word of caution, though, I believe this is the safest action for all of us, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily safe. Once we pull this plan in motion, there's no telling what'll happen or what we find. I urge you, we should explore every lead and make sure all those loose ends are tied up before we go ahead with this. You guys know what you're doing. I do too. Oh, I just remembered. I should probably let Gwen go and make an announcement. Like I said, Sue, you come talk to me when you're sure you're ready, not a moment sooner.
I mean, I'm ready, honestly.
We've literally sat there just...
Well, like, we've been calling what we think the answer is for a while now. Pretty much the whole stream.
There you are, Sue. Did you come to talk to me about the hidden area? I have the master key, so we found in Gwen's room. I'm all set. Like I said, there's no telling what'll happen when we investigate. Make sure everyone's ready for this.
I'm ready. Fuck it.
Alright, so here's the million-dollar question. How can we find this strange hidden area?
On the outside of the dining room, there's a door that's been painted over. Master key will open it.
Amazing. Painted over, you say? That's quite extraordinary. How exactly did you discover this, Sue?
Don was the one that discovered it. I'm just carrying the message. Oh, we unpossessed.
So now that we're all here, would you mind telling us what we're doing? Most certainly, and I do apologize for the interruption. Generally speaking, our cruises do not involve so many meetings. I have learned recently that the secret to the ship which Donovan was looking for exists. More importantly, we know where it is. We simply don't know well what it is. But we're going to find out now, all of us, together, so there's no funny business. I get it. If we're all together, we're all safe from each other.
So, what are we expecting to find? Well, Donovan thought the captain was being kept in a secret area of the ship. I guess he was right about there being a hidden area in the ship. The rest I'm not so sure.
Basically, what Sue means is, we have no idea what we're gonna find. I don't like it. Don't like what? This plan. Something seems off about it. Well, it's a shame you feel that way. Bird, what do you say we gotta move on?
I mean, Daryl is probably right that there is a bad vibe. Wouldn't it be hilarious if Ferdinand, being the serial killer, were so right? It's just like, all right, after you, after you, after you, after you, lock.
Yes, of course. I believe it should be right around, here. Oh
my god, is that a door?
Looks like it was painted right over. Someone put effort into keeping that hidden. Well, hidden no more it is. Now, the door happens to have a lock. It so happens there is one key that can open it. A master key, which we have. Open sesame. Well, how about that? There really is a secret compartment into this bucket.
Looks like it drops down. There's a ladder, kinda.
Oh, come on, gang. Let's forge ahead to the unknown. Jesus, this place is huge. How is there enough space for all this? So dark. Can anyone else see anything?
Is that blood on the ground? Oh, there's blood and bodies. Multiple bodies. What? What is that? Oh my god.
People. There are people down here.
Is that Paulo?
That kind of looks like Paulo.
I think they're alive, but they aren't responsive. Oh, that's even worse. Why are they even here? What's going on? Hey guys, I don't feel so good.
Not to interrupt, but y'all might want to check this out. Hold on, I know who that is. That's the passenger that went missing along with Donovan. Little Paulo.
What? What's he doing here? But I don't see Donovan or the captain. He's really injured. Is he alive?
Alive?
Yes. He's alive. But he's seen better days.
Who said that? Hiding here so far, it's hard to see. Coming from that direction.
That voice sounded familiar. Donovan?
I didn't expect all of you to come down here at once. Maybe it's better this way.
Donovan, what happened to you? We were sure you were dead. I mean, he was shot a lot.
I'm not so easy to get rid of. There's still something I need to do. You've been here the whole time? What are you doing down here? Waiting. Just...
Donovan, what is all this? Who are all these people? What about Paulo? And the captain. You didn't find her, did you? I thought, since you're here, maybe she...
Why didn't you show up earlier? Why wait until now to show up? What the hell's your plan with that? I don't have any answers. I don't care anymore. That's okay, because there's still a solution. One last resort. Yes, this is what I can. He's got a gun.
Yep.
What are you doing? I have a profile. He's in this room, I know it. Whoever you are, you're gonna die here. There's no hiding. I'm gonna put you down like a dog. I'll give you all one chance. One chance to prove who it is. But if no one knows who's responsible, there's only one thing to do. So talk.
Okay. We should have said it before we came down here.
Well, we're in it now.
Yep. Alright, so they each get one chance. I think? Or do we only get one chance?
I don't know. I didn't look that far ahead.
I mean, reasonable. So, piecing together the details that we've gathered, we think that Ferdinand is actually a serial killer who took the identity of Ferdinand, the shipmate, and that's who Donovan's looking for.
Yep.
But is not actually responsible for shooting Donovan, kidnapping Paulo, and all this other stuff.
No. Well, he might be responsible for some of this.
He might be responsible for the basement stuff, honestly, but Garb is definitely guilty of something.
Seems like.
Let's start with Afton, because I know he's innocent.
Yeah.
There has to be another solution.
If there was, I wouldn't be standing here right now. I've gone through it over and over again. This is the best I can do.
You're bluffing, right?
Look where we are. Consider everything that has happened. You think I'm putting on an act? I'm completely serious. So you better think of something that proves who the killer is. Fast. Shut up.
Hey.
Donovan, did you notice anything about the person who shot you? Strange that they got close to you and yet you don't know who they are.
That's a good question.
Yeah. I had my back to them when they shot me. I tried to turn around, but I didn't say anything besides a black cloak. I said only a few words in a strange, unrecognizable voice. Perhaps they knew about my hidden audio recorders. One of the things I thought I would find here might be the gun, or the cloak, but no. They could be at the bottom of the ocean by now.
Donovan, please, madness.
You are insufferable. Keep it up and I'll be happy to kill you first. This is ridiculous. You need to slow down and reevaluate things. Explain. You still can't explain the captain's disappearance or these other people. Killing everyone won't answer anything. I don't need to answer anything. I don't care anymore. Maybe you want to know why these things have happened. I think it's too late for that.
Come up with a theory. Maybe the killer will become obvious.
I need something better than theory. I need proof. As far as I can tell, there is none. Maybe it went overboard with the captain. Maybe it was here before I was thrown overboard, but it's gone.
Must be some evidence we can use.
If you have an idea, please share.
Is there anything in the kid's possession?
There was a crumpled piece of paper in his pocket. It came from a book. I couldn't see anything about it that was relevant to this whatsoever.
I mean, it's... the page number is 106.
Some basic, non-spoilable food and drink. But they're mostly empty. You'd expect to find other things here. For example, these people are all heavily sedated, but there's no drugs. I think someone dumped everything important out of them. It's a dead end.
Other people have anything on them?
It's for clothes and small cots, nothing else. No identification, no possessions. The only thing I can say is they're not from around here. Okay.
Alright, so... right. That paper, though. I was able to take a look at Paulo's room after he disappeared.
You did. You did? That room was off limits. How did you get in there? Shut up. What did you find?
Well, his books were lying on the floor. I had a page torn out.
If there was a struggle, it wouldn't make sense for things to get thrown to the floor. But I don't think this tells us anything by itself.
Well, the page you found on Paulo came from the book in his room.
That would tie the page to his abduction. Presumably, he tore the page out of the book shortly before he was taken. It all seems a little too neat to be an accident, but why?
Something special about the page he tore out.
The page was torn straight off. It doesn't look like he deliberately took out this page. Why? What was unique about this page? Suppose it's page number. Page 106. Could be a room number. There isn't a room 106, but there is a B106. That's the first mate's room, isn't it? Why, I suppose it is. What a strange coincidence. Though there are many other pages in the book that could have matched with a room. Not that many. It's truly an unfortunate fluke. It's circumstantial but suspicious.
Alright, bracelet.
Wait, we talked about that. It wasn't what that looked like. You better really good story. What were you doing in there, Mercurio? I wasn't there. Not then, at least. My bracelet was taken by that stupid cat. He must have carried it around and dropped it in the kids' room. He's right. I saw Sunshine carrying it that night as she passed through my room. It sounds absurd. How does a cat steal a bracelet off the arm of a grown man? And why? But does it matter why? There's testimony backing me up.
The cat was on dresser and he tried to move it, it fell back.
Yep. It's possible. Is that what happened? Sure. Does it matter? Does it change anything? Let's see how it does. That bracelet was a gift. I've had it for years. Why would I give it some rodent? You needed the cat to be quiet.
You want to use the bracelet as an alibi. And Mercurio is also the only other person we don't have full possession ability of. Bracelet as an alibi.
Cat drops it somewhere else and it looks like I was there. Except that actually still doesn't give me a good alibi. It makes no sense at all.
You need the cat to be quiet.
And leave you. Still don't see how it's relevant to anything else. That guy's pointing a gun at us and we're arguing about why a cat took my bracelet. It's relevant because you were in Gwen's room, weren't you? You were planning the master key to incriminate her as you had been instructed.
Garb had not been part of those conversations.
The cat was there since it snuck through the vents. It was in your way. It wanted to play with you. You needed it to move, leave you alone. You antagonized it. If you antagonized it, Gwen would have woken up. So you gave it something to keep it distracted, and you planted the key in silence. Yeah, you're right. So I was planting the key in Gwen's room when it happened. So, again, we're just going in circles. Shut up. Don't you idiots get it? The blood on the bracelet means the cat left it in Apollo's room during or after his abduction. Meaning Mercurio planted the key before Apollo was taken. Tell me, if the master key was in Gwen's room, how could anyone break into Apollo's room? There should only be one other person who would be able to unlock the door.
Oh yeah.
We need Sue to speak up.
We need Sue to speak up?
Yeah, Sue's the one who knows that there's more than one key.
Fair. Although currently everything's pointing at him shooting Ferdinand.
Yeah, including him. I've heard enough.
Oh.
I think it's clear who I'm after. Ferdinand, you were the only one that could have broken into Apollo's room. Apollo's injuries fit the profile. There's no mistaking it. On top of that, there's strong circumstantial evidence pointing to you. Ferdinand, or whatever your real name is, you're the scum I came here for. Ha! You have no idea about anything. You're just guessing. Why are all these people down here? Do you think I did all of this? Who wasn't giving orders to the staff? That's been going on for longer than I've been here. Who are you, really? I am but a humble first mate who's been caught up in some great deception. You think this is a joke? Tell me the truth.
Shot him in the knee. Wait, this is going too far.
That hurts. Just a salesman. I ran out of money, so I tried to fake my credentials for this job. My real name is Ted. I was just desperate. Sorry I lied. I knew it would look bad. There's something else going on here. Ah! Who are you? What do you want me to say? That you succeeded? That you found the person you were chasing all these years? You don't even care about the truth. You just want to hurt me, right? Nothing you do here matters. You'll never know the whole truth. Wipe that smirk off your face.
Alright. Donovan, no. Well, that was pointless. What about Garv?
Never thought I'd see solid land again after all that.
Thank God Daryl could dock the boat. I don't know what we'd do.
I guess my short-lived sailboating days were some use after all.
So, what now?
Well, the local authorities have been called and should be on their way. We'll be able to make some sense of everything.
Looks like Donovan got what he wanted in the end. So good they thought was on the boat. I can't believe Ferdinand really did all that. Did he kill the captain too?
Most likely, he enjoyed manipulating people and watching them suffer. Who he was, everything else was a lie. And to think he was just putting on an act that entire time. Horrific things he did.
But did he need to die? Been taken into custody. And Donovan.
There's nothing we could do. He'd given up a long time ago. Maybe this is the best outcome we could have hoped.
This outcome for us, maybe. What about all those people?
I can't stay on this boat, not after everything I've seen. I'll find you. And if I never understand what happened back there, well, I'm okay with that.
Guess the important thing's how it's over. Ferdinand's gone, nobody else will be hurt.
That's right. What happened was a shame, but at least Donovan got what he wanted. Nothing could bring the captain back, but we do have closure. Closure, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Are there multiple fucking endings to this
I'm
bullshit?
willing to bet there's multiple endings, because... like, I'm still convinced that Garv is guilty somehow. So what happens now? Guess that depends on the police. Well, yeah, what I meant was... what are we gonna do? Oh. Right. I've been thinking about that. I don't think I can stay here. Me too, not after everything I've seen on that ship. I don't mean the ship. I mean the country. Next time I stopped running. I need to face my mistakes. I need to go home. It scares me, but maybe that's why I need to do it. What about you? I think that's what I've been doing too. Running from my mistakes, hiding from what really scares me. I know what I want to do now. Even if I fail at it, it's worth trying. Good luck. You too. Hey, I know we've had differences, but I'll miss you. You know, I really hate this ship. I hated every second of my time on it. And honestly, I hated you too. But now I think of leaving, it's... I... Once I don't know how to say it in English. But I feel like I miss you already, Alton.
You holding up okay?
A little rattled, but I'm fine. Thanks.
When you're done with your current book, maybe you could write up one about all this.
Nice idea. Sadly, I don't think I'll have the time. Well, I guess this isn't goodbye. You're going my way, right?
I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, me too. Why not go there together? Just promise me this one thing. Promise you won't get there before I do?
Alright, promise.
Alright.
I guess it's over. Hard to believe there was a cold-blooded killer amongst us this whole time. Yeah, and all those people. Still struggling to understand all of it. Yeah, but don't lose too much sleep over it. The authorities will see to it that they're taken care of. All's well that ends well, so on. Listen, I understand all of this leaves you unemployed. If you'd like, there might be an open position where I work. I see, so you do again? I'm a wholesaler. Basically, I move product around and sell it where the demand is great. Just what is it that you move around? Let's just say it's a bit more than turnips. There's serious money in it. You want in? You know, after everything that's happened, I don't know what I want. Might have to sleep on it. Very well. No pressure, of course. If you ever change your mind, well, I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Okay, so they got their epilogues. I am willing to bet that there are more endings than the ending that we got. So maybe it's a good thing that I didn't save before I went down there. Because basically, Ferdinand's like, oh, let's all go down, and then we immediately did that instead of checking the ship for anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So...
it's frustrating.
I mean, you can probably just give that the quick Google. Does it have multiple endings? Know what I mean?
Yeah.
The problem is this game was not actually super popular, so Google is not yielding me any good results.
Yeah, same. So, I'm going to say that that's this for now.
Yeah.
That's not the most satisfying ending. It doesn't really tell us why the captain died.
Then probably for having found the spot, because the captain was being meticulous and like checking all the different areas of the ship, right? Mm-hmm. So probably just found it, but if Ferdinand is the one who killed the captain, saw the captain about to find the area, made sure to kill them off before anything could happen. But, yeah, who are those other people that are just stuck down there? Why do you grab the child?
Like, yeah, what's going on with that?
Yeah, like, the child's the biggest mystery. Especially since they took him away halfway through the game when we needed the hints.
Yep.
So, yeah. Overall, it's a neat mystery. I don't think we solved everything, but as far as our headcanons, I still think Garv is responsible for sending the messages and everything else, because he put the note in, like, the broom cabinet thing. Because, like, I don't know, there's details that we had that we weren't able to give to the living people, and that's probably why the mystery wasn't completely solved. Right?
Yep. Yep.
Well, nothing for it. What you got?
Yep, there are different endings.
Okay. So, in the future, maybe we'll do another episode to do the thing? Probably not.
Probably not. There's a lot more on the Demi&Arch list, so we'll be doing those probably, and
Yeah.
I doubt we'll be coming back to this, really.
Yeah,
but,
honestly.
like, it was a neat idea, and...
Yeah, like, we didn't hate it.
Yeah, didn't hate it. Overall...
Just, it wasn't a very satisfying ending for us.
Yeah, no, it was not. There's probably more satisfying endings.
Probably. But that's fine. It is what it is.
But for now, that's been Demi&Arch for this week. We'll be back next week with more of something.
We'll figure something out.
Not this, but, you know, something.
But, yeah. Happy holidays. Take care of yourselves. Remember to eat, stay hydrated, just all that important crap.
Yeah, you know, don't worry.
We'll be at it again.